Woohoo! Hello to the world. Welcome to our humble little open panel. Your home away from home, or for some of you, even your first home, it seems like sometimes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tonight is Friday night for me, so I can go all night. The There's no limitation. Well, there's no limitations on duration. All right, let's see what's going on up here. Is Joe the Oh, okay. I'm. I don't know what explode in a good way is. I don't have much faith that this guy is that guy that just got out of prison. Um, is gonna do anything in a good way. Yeah, I saw that video. I also saw the video. What was it? I think it was on Lord Docs. Yeah, that's what I thought, Agmatic. Um, Mike, where Mike is building a troll army, like he's like, wait in like 3 or 4 months, and you're gonna see the best trolling you've ever seen in your life. We're raising a troll team or a troll army or something. So I want to hear about that too. But other than all that, how was y'all's day? Mine was spent at work, and I'm still loving it. Something's not right. I passed, like, they have the 90-day probation period, and normally I'm like trying to see if I even make that, because that's like the first milestone, and a lot of times I don't. Um, it's after the 90-day period, and I'm still loving it, and they've already promoted me and given me a raise. That's like the opposite of what usually happens at a job. There's something not normal. Oh god. I didn't even like those as a kid. I hated the flip-flops. We had them because they were convenient, especially on the beach, like the hot sand. But I really did hate them. I hated them visually, not as much as Crocs. I don't know what Crocs are or who came up with that or how they ended up taking off. And I like to run, and it was hard to run with the flip-flops too. You had to have some coordination to keep them on your feet. So to me, it was a lot of downsides and not a lot of upside, other than they were very easy to slip on when you needed to walk across something hot. So anyway, it's open panel. So come on up. Get the partay started. In the meantime, I'll keep monologuing, talking about flip-flops and satanic Crocs. I should change the stream title. In fact, I think I will. I don't think I ever got a gay card, honestly, because I felt like an alien from the start. Like when you go to your first gay bar, you think you're gonna meet all these people that are just like you, and you're suddenly gonna feel like you belong and you found the long lost community. I had the complete opposite experience. I walked in there expecting that, thinking something similar to that was gonna happen, and I started looking at the people, and I'm like, I do not belong here. I don't know who these people are. I am nothing like them. I am so lost, right? Like I feel like I've never felt more like an alien in my life than my first time at a gay bar. I guess I'm an outlier. All right, what was the title? Um, Flip flops and satanic Crocs. Satanic Crocs. Here, that'll pack them in. Put that up there. Oh, are they Crocs? See, I don't even know how to spell them. Are they Crocs with a K or just a C? Let me look them up. I thought they were, like short for. Well, I guess they'd both be short for crocodile. Um, Crocs. It's no K. God, I can't even look at the little Google picture of them. They're so ugly. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Good. I'm glad he found himself a new home. I really am. If Doc can. Doc seems more chill about that kind of stuff. So good, good luck. Godspeed to you, Doc. God watch over you. Christ is King. Hail Satan. It's what I imagined. Is he? Wait, is he? No, I looked at it though. It's the He's like the trash. I'm sorry, Doc, not you yourself. Just I know the panel verse. You're like the trashy, raunchy gay bar down the block, and mine's like the. Well, I can't even claim that anymore. I can't even claim respectable. Forget it. What am I? I'm just. I can't pull this off. I'm no better. No better. So, are there other gay bars? Is there competition now? Is Doc competing for gay bar for straight men? Maybe we could collaborate. Except I've seen some of the people he draws, and we're not each other's favorite people. But he also had some cool people on there that I hadn't seen in a while, like Tommy, and I forgot who else. I think Cheesehead was on there. So anyway, um, wait, what? Hang on, let me pull it up. I was watching it earlier. um, Let me take a peek. I wonder if we could. He won't mind if we spy. Ooh, who's this daddy? Hang on, hang on. Oh God, never mind. Scratch. I didn't see the name. It's Jason Godet. For rewind, erase. Oh right, that's the one I was trying to think of. IG. So I see one shirtless guy. It's Bradley. I got faked out by a trying to be want to be hot daddy, and then everybody else has avatars because they're not going to cam up. Hey, Shift, what's up? Well, now he has it. It's like a little half shirt. He had it completely off. We have had. I mean, people are welcome to go shirtless here. We have had shirtless nights. We had a shirtless Mardi Gras. Male people. I don't think female people. I think I would get in trouble with YouTube for that. Otherwise, I don't have a problem with it. But yeah, I'll take more shirtless males. I'll take more males. Hell, just I'll take any males at all. I'll take anybody right now. Even I don't even care what's between their legs. So shift, if you want to come on up, you could be the next contestant on the shit show. We could change the shit show to the shift show. Oh yeah, that's another thing about how um they were controlling my channel or something. And I just want to point out nothing happened ever happens on my channel, nor does any one individual ever do anything on my channel that I do not allow. Because the stuff I don't want on my channel, y'all have seen how fast I get rid of it. So I don't know why people think that they're coming over here and pulling off this big manipulation and running my channel. I'm watching what they do, and they're not crossing any lines. So like that's nothing to brag about. Anybody can come here and do that, and they do all the time. So I don't know what the I don't know what that part was about, but no one's really controlling this at all because it's an open panel. It's like an organic experience that's all emerging real time as it happens. And we're all seeing it for the first time together. So nobody's really controlling that. It's different every time. But I also know that people are going to think what they're going to think, and they're going to say what they're going to say. So I just wanted to get my little. The other thing that confuses me, because this is what I'm noticing from work, is live stream versus real life. And I truly think live stream, I'm really beginning to appreciate it even more and more as an advancement in technology. Hey, Dom, what's up? Because me and my coworker got into an argument the other day, and I wanted to say it was an argument about what we had said a few minutes previously. And I wanted to say it just watch the stream. It's on stream, just play it back. But then I realized I'm in reality and you can't do that. So we argued for a while about what something you can normally just go back and check the stream and see who's right. We had no other option but to argue in person for like minutes and minutes and minutes. That's why I love this live stream medium because like we don't have to argue about shit. We don't have to argue about he said, she said, how somebody said something. Everybody could go and see for themselves. So that part of the work is all done for us, and we can relax and just focus on the conversation and the connection and the community, either the building or the destruction of it, which I see happen just as often. And I couldn't do that in real life. So I really think that there's something about this live streaming, like capturing, archiving everything, that is actually or can be, it's a potential advancement on human communication than not having it, which is the world, like the real world. Welcome, Vic. Did I ask for receipts? I don't know what part that comment matches to, so but no, I didn't ask anybody for receipts. I normally don't because I normally assume if they want me to believe them, they'll just show me. They'll bring them the receipts themselves and show me. I mean, that's what a customer, when they walk into a store and try to return something, they're like, I have my receipt. I'd like to return this. Um, so I assume if somebody's trying to persuade me that they're going to provide all of that. So I almost never ever ask. And if they're not providing it, I'm taking them a lot less seriously. But then I also assume they know all of that about the guy. Oh, receipt. No. I just I can remember what was said 2 minutes ago, so that's another thing I automatically assume everybody's able to do is just remember things. And so I don't even know how the argument happened because it was so silly. But it just involved remembering the conversation, and I guess he didn't. But a stream would have cured that if you had it captured. It could have avoided all of that, and we could have just got skipped that part. And that's why I think that's an innovation or an advance. Hey, Shift.
Hello.
Hello. What's up
Hi.
with you?
I've got some things to say, sir.
Oh,
First of all,
we'll say
why don't
away.
you have one of those like camera pen things like a proper spy?
How do you know that I don't? I'm
There,
just
well,
really
because
good.
you're up here bitching
That you
about
don't
how
even know
like
about it.
you're up here bitching about, oh no, I don't have my conversation with my coworker like captured, blah blah.
Oh, well, even if I had one, I wouldn't waste it on that. I wouldn't say, oh, no, look, I captured it on my hidden spy camera right here. I would still have to, like, fake the real world.
Because you're afraid of HR finding out that you're that guy.
Oh, no. No.
Okay, then my next thing on my list of things to call out. Here's the thing. I feel like we're in this era of like, why are you wearing a shirt? And you're not just wearing one shirt, you're wearing multiple shirts. So, on behalf of the people, like, what is up? Why?
Like me specifically, or just the
Just, I
general?
don't know. You were
Oh,
mentioning Bradley
most
and
of
his
the stream, if
robe.
you watch like any, just randomly pick a stream, you're probably gonna see a t-shirt and some kind of overshirt.
Yeah, that's my problem.
So I don't know what's up with the last since I started the stream 2 years ago. Is
Mm,
what you have to ask. Really, it gets even deeper.
yeah. But I feel like you've teased us with some, or at least one, one deep V or shirtless situation, at least.
Are you trying to get me to take my shirt off?
I
It's gonna
mean, if
take more
you
than that.
must, if
It's gonna
you
take. I got
don't.
to get something out of it, and
Oh, okay.
tell there's
Oh no,
another
I dropped
shirtless
my
person on the
pencil. Did you
panel.
pick it up?
Huh?
Nothing.
Oh, I just heard pick it up.
I said I dropped my pencil. Can you pick it up?
Oh, okay. I can't. Sorry.
What do you mean you're not the only one shirtless on panel? What the fuck? But you made this big old deal about how us bitches can't be camming up with our titties out.
Well,
So
you don't
what a
cam anyway,
shame.
but I'm just saying, like, there's
I
if
have.
anyone's bold enough to try, I want to let them know that they
You just gotta
probably
find
YouTube.
it.
It's YouTube's the one saying probably not. I don't know though. Maybe there are boobs on the tube
Ah, of course there's boobs on the tube. What do you mean? I met a man through this platform. He flew
through
me
the
to it.
like the panelverse through live
Yeah.
streams.
Yeah, he wrote me a song and stuff. I went to his house. He made me a grilled cheese triple decker. Yeah. Arr.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
How did it end?
Oh, some other bitch fucked him because she hates me. Yeah, yeah. And this whole thing.
So it's
It's the
imagine
whole
that.
thing. Yeah, yeah. But she paid my phone bill, so there's that. It's the whole thing. It's a wild ride.
We
Anyway.
talked about doing panel dating at one point.
Mm. No, I've met some really good people through this situation, for sure.
Yeah, Moose and I were talking about that last night. Like,
Mm.
how do you know? There's
Mm.
in
You
some
know what?
ways it feels closer than real life, and in other ways it's
Oh,
not as real as real life.
I do
Hey,
have a
dog, take.
recommendation. You, Annie. No, sorry. Oh shit, my bad. Sorry, sweetheart.
Wait, what? I'm confused. Oh, is that the guy? Wait,
Nothing.
what? Oh,
Nothing.
you're not.
Nothing. Nothing.
Is this a bit? This is a bit.
Nothing.
Y'all are trolling. Paranoid. Everything's a troll now. But I already had Lanny pegged as a troll a few streams ago. I remember.
Don't talk about pegging
And then he tried to
men.
convince me that I was mistaken and confused, and I went back and I watched some of it. And I'm like, no, I
Mm.
got you.
No, but I have a suggestion for anyone that's going to meet somebody from YouTube. Do you want to hear it?
Well, of course.
So this was a situation I learned after. This is real life. I learned this. What you don't want to do is start making like not funny jokes about how like the other person's gonna wake up while you're mid away performing surgery on them, because it's like funny a little bit, kind of sorta like long distance. It becomes less and less funny if you're like if you end up meeting
So
them.
they ended it with you, because I can only see you as the person doing that.
No, it was back. No, I was threatening to pierce nipples, and they were telling me what organs they were gonna harvest from
Oh,
me. Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, and
Okay.
so I had to like be tougher, and be like, "Yeah, try to steal my organs, and I'm gonna do such and such with you." You know what I mean? I brought chains and all sorts of stuff into the equation, and the problem is that it was hard to go to sleep.
Is
You know,
this a person that we know who they are?
this is a person that this is.
Are they in the
Some
chat
people
right
know.
now?
I'm not gonna look at the chat. I have too much anxiety.
That was hilarious.
I will never look again at that. I don't think that they're here. But no, I don't suggest it because, like, again, it was like super kind of a little bit funny. But then it was just like, what if I like wake up and like, you know what I mean? Like, and like the whole time he could have been like, I told you I was gonna take your spleen. You know what I mean? Like, and I would have been like,
That
you did.
I've heard story. They're like urban legend type stories. So I don't always assume they're not going to take the organs.
Yeah, no. And here's the thing: is I totally meant it. Like, I was down to pierce some nipples for sure. They just kept telling me their nipples were not big enough, and I was just like, where there's a will, there's a way, and watch me put a hole in your nipples. You know what I mean? Like,
You always try to convince people to do fucked up shit.
that's
Like
not
you
nice.
yourself are a
I
troll.
never said. Wait, what?
I know you because I grew up with kids like that. Yes.
You wanted to say bitches like me. I heard it in
No,
your head.
I did not because not all of them were even
You know
female.
what? You manifested in my real life. You want to know how? I'll tell you. Yeah.
Yes, very
I brought you
curious.
up in my real life because I was telling somebody. I can't remember. They were like bitching about like cults or whatever. And so I was like, oh, yeah, I recently tried to start a cult with this passive aggressive fucking, gay bar for straight men fuckface who smoked my weed. They were like, say all of that again. You know what I mean?
It wasn't your weed till till
Whatever,
after
whatever,
I was
whatever,
gone.
whatever.
Hey,
Fine
track.
print.
But hang on, back up. What's the
Yeah.
passive aggressive thing?
Okay, so whatever.
That's got to be projection because I'm aggressive
Maybe.
aggressive.
Okay. Because remember when I got that list about like, 10 ways to have a successful cult or whatever that list was? And it was like, do
Yeah.
you want, have everybody just submit to your ways and your way of thought and yada. And you were like, no, I want to believe in free will or whatever
How
bullshit.
is that passive aggressive?
I don't. In the world of cult leadership, it's bitch made, respectfully.
What does that mean?
It means you gotta suck it up, buttercup.
No, what is bitch made? I've never heard that word before, that
Bitch
phrase.
made?
Bitch made? Like
Yeah.
MAID, like somebody that
No,
cleans your
like MADE. Like if you were to look at the label, the tag on it, and it was
Oh,
like drag
bitch
queen
made.
only. Yeah,
What's
yours would
bitch
say
made? I
bitch
forgot what
made.
the I know, I
Bitch made
forgot
is
what you
for
were
cult leaders that are all like, no, I don't want them to pay dues and pay any fees, and I don't want there to be like a uniform. They
That's
could wear
what I
whatever
already
they want.
knew that you and I are not the best people to start a cult
Doesn't
today.
matter. The more you don't want it, the more
That's
that I
just your
do.
opinion of what a cult leader should be or do.
Look at you saying opinion with a strong O. Opinion. Who says opinion like that?
So
Ain't nobody
opinion.
says opinion with such a strong O. Take off your shirt.
No. I already
Nah,
told
okay,
you what it's
okay.
gonna
I
take.
tried. I was just trying. Just wanted to see if I had like broken any of your will.
You don't have that kind of power.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. Well,
sorry.
not yet. I'm persistent though.
You
Trust.
no, you don't. You're not even a clownfish.
Rude. That's so mean. Ever since you suck at starting a call with me, you've been such a fucking jerk.
Didn't you just call what was it, bitch made?
Yeah, maybe I deserve that.
Why
I
is it?
said,
I notice a pattern. Maybe it's with trolls, or maybe it was just with everybody, or just with trolls, where they'll troll, and then there'll be these whiny little bitch victims when the slightest little thing starts to blow their way.
okay, here's the thing. I feel like, are you referring to me as a troll? Because what the fuck? I'm just,
Yeah, I
I'm
just
not
assumed that
troll.
you were a known
I
troll,
feel
that
like
you
you
knew
and a
yourself you
few.
were
No, just because I'm like poke. I'm just
you
this is
trolling now.
conversation. I am not
You
trolling.
trolling about being a troll.
They see me trolling. No, I'm not. I'm just fucking around. Like there's a difference.
Well, let's discuss.
Okay, let's discuss. Because yeah, I'm sick of fucking bitch made bros calling everything trolling when it's just conversation.
No,
Dang.
Like trying to get him to eat the trash cake,
That
or
was not a troll.
trying to get the
That's my
nipple tip.
passion.
Huh?
And that wasn't a troll. That's my passion. I'm the snacks community. That was a beautiful, blessed cake. What the fuck is your problem, respectfully?
You tried to get somebody to eat a cake out of a dumpster.
It what? Okay, wow. Wow. Look who's trolling now. Look at you changing reality.
No, that's I watched the video. I saw it on
There was
YouTube.
no, okay, first of all, number one, do you know what a dumpster is compared to a
A trash can,
lovely,
whatever, something that
yeah.
people put trash in.
What's that? What are those beds
See,
called that
you're shifting right now. You're being shifty, and you're being like a lawyer trying to defend
yeah, exhibit
what you
A.
did, because in your
What I came
mind you
here
know it's
for.
something to defend, to have to defend.
No, because you're acting like I tried to get fucking Mr. P to be a fucking raccoon and go crawl into a dumpster, like and
I
come
didn't
out like
say
this.
any of that. I said you tried to talk someone into eating a cake out of a garbage can.
Okay, no, you didn't say
Well,
garbage
I
can.
said
You said
dumpster, and then I
dumpster,
changed it to
right?
garbage can. So
Well,
that's
here's
all
the
I
thing.
said.
It's a rubbish bin, and it was
That's
not
your own guilty
inside.
conscience telling on
It
you.
was above the rubbish bin, sir. It was nowhere near any kind
It
of
was a
garbage.
cake like some stranger left out in the open on top of a garbage can. Like that's a trash cake.
It was, look, I'm not arguing that it was not a trash cake. I said that it was a trash cake, but it was not in the trash cake. It was above the trash cake.
All right. Well,
And it was
how much better does that make what you did?
like, wait, say your question again, sir.
See, she almost confessed.
No, say it again. I want to make sure I address your question.
How much better does that make what you did?
What?
So yes, I tried to get somebody to eat a trash cake off the top of a
I
trash,
did
not out of
encourage
the
it. Yes.
trash like Jeff makes it seem, and it wasn't a dumpster. But yes, I did do that.
I encouraged him to eat the blessed cake. Yes. I would have disowned him completely if there had been cutlery and plates available because there'd be no excuse for not indulging. That cake was beautiful. It was chef's kiss. There was a lid.
Well, I mean, he's fine, but still, it was a troll, and just like the
It was
nipple
not a
pierce
troll.
guy.
Okay, no, it's not a troll. It was not a troll. That's how I feel. I still feel. I could cry right now about that poor trash cake. That cake was meant to be
You're putting
consumed.
a cake over a human, the feelings of an inanimate cake over a human being.
Mr. P's specifically, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so there are people that you would not
Wait,
put the trash
why
cake
is he at risk? He's the one that brought in like making it a fentanyl trap and shit like that. He fucking slandered the hell out of that cake.
I don't know why he ate it, like why he did that and ate it
Oh, okay, so
afterwards.
you think
If he
he did
put
eat
that
it? Because
much effort into
I think he did eat it too.
chastising it, excoriating it.
He gave it a belly button.
Well, we have some dark corners of his psyche to explore too.
Mm.
So, Mr. P, if you're out there, or if you ever
Yeah,
want to
why'd you
come up
gotta
and do
burn
that,
that cake, bruh? That was fucked up.
but do you, my dear,
Don't point at me like that.
instigate
Don't
it?
point at me.
Instigate it. Don't you point at me with
He
your pinky.
touched it because he wanted to know how fresh and delicious
That's
and tender and
aggressive.
wonderful it was. And he went back for that cake for sure. He brought a Tupperware.
Oh, I didn't know that part. Like after he ate it.
Well, we didn't see him eat it on camera. He alleges, well, he used to allege that he didn't eat it. Recently, he said he did. The whole thing was that he didn't eat it. That's what he said before, and that's what made me insane.
Oh, because he changed his story? I thought it was on
No,
camera.
because he no, because he refused to eat it on camera. He
But then
literally
he
because
said he ate it later. He said he ate it.
later, recently, he said that he did go back for it. I think that is him goofing. You would say that he's trolling. I think he's just trying to fulfill a piece of me that feels wounded.
Why would he do that's so masochistic? After you tried to get him to eat a trash cake, why would he try to heal you like your wound? Why would he even help you or even like you?
Because I wasn't trying to get him to eat trash cake to hurt him. I was trying to get him to eat trash cake to make his
To
life better.
entertain us. You
No,
were
he could
exploiting him.
have. No, I was team trash cake. I don't know what you're. See,
That's
you're
even more
trolling me.
fucked up.
You're trolling me
No, I'm not.
and the audience.
That's my honest reaction and opinions. But
Your
that seems
heart
even
or
worse. Like,
opinion.
because I had this empathy with the trash cake is why I did it. That's
The
just.
trash cake was just going to be what you wanted. The trash cake just to be squished and shoved into that fucking
I don't care. Over him, yeah, I don't care about the cake at all compared to his well being.
what he was at risk of nothing except for dessert.
No, you don't know anything about the cake. It's on
It
top of a
was a
trash can.
blessed
It
featured
was a
cake.
risk, but it's not a risk that you would pay the price for. He would.
Yeah, but I was there with him. You know what I mean?
No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was like digitally. I was there for him. If he had choked on it, I could have been like, sign your longitude latitude. I would have helped. I watched him walk into a bodega with a lit cigarette, and you know what I mean? I was like, "What are you doing, bro? Trying to save him from himself?" And
Oh,
it ticket
did it catch it in time?
did the storekeepers?
You or him?
No, he's that kind of dude.
What ended up happening? Did the store throw him out?
No, he just sort of was like, "Oh yeah, I guess I am still smoking," and then he just got his stuff and he left. And then he
Oh.
threatened the trash cake with his lit cigarette.
Oh,
Whatever.
we have a guest that would like to come on.
Is it the trash cake from?
Uh, some would say, some might say,
Oh no!
it's
Wait.
not that Mike. It's a different Mike.
Oh gosh. So
But I do want to hear the story.
what story?
All the little drama troll threads they've been throwing out, mainly about the troll army.
What the fuck is a troll army?
He's building the world's greatest troll army or something. It's like a Donald Trump troll army. It's gonna be the biggest, the best, greatest troll army mankind's ever seen. I promise. It's gonna be fantastic. He's building one of those, and his friend just got out of prison, and so they're reuniting and cooking up stuff. So I want to hear about all that. All right, spill it.
What's happening? Hey, what's up? Salute, man. It's been about a week or so. Yeah, it's great, good to see you.
Yeah, you've been busy. You've been active.
Oh yeah, no, dude, yeah. I've been over at CT's for a while.
You've been all kind of
modding over
places.
there, modding over there. I was with bananas for a little bit, so we're gaining steam. But the problem is that, the biggest thing is this: is that people that have been running their mouth are going to learn. People that have been cool with everybody is going to be benefited
You
because
talking tough because your friend just got out of prison?
no, not dude. I've been talking tough for months, but the thing is
I
this.
know that's why you keep getting kicked off.
But the thing is this is that now the tables have turned. Dude, I love Mike P. I love him to death. I love Sam to death. And people have been picking on him. People have been picking on me. People have been picking on other people that have
But
not been around.
these are imaginary tables in y'all's mind. What tables
No, not
have
at all.
turned? You talking about the guy getting out of prison?
Yeah, of course, of course. Joe's the leader. Joe is the leader of the community.
Of
He's actually the
what?
leader because he's the most influential person in this community,
So
and he's been
prison didn't
away.
do anything for him. Did it make him
No,
hard?
no, no. It
Like
made him.
harder?
I think, from what I can tell, from what I can gauge, it made him more chill, more relaxed. I'm sorry. There's a jet coming. There's a jet.
Okay.
It's going the other way. But the thing is that things are going to change within the community. Like
It
there's certain people within the community that are very influential, that are gonna take over narratives, things like that. So I just think you're going to see a shift, and you're going to see a lot of people that were
Wow.
disrespecting
hey,
people
leave her out of this.
that
Right?
are going to. they're gonna get their
Top
just
tier.
due. They're gonna get their just due, and it's just gonna be. All I'm trying to
What
say is
does
it's
that
gonna.
mean though in
Sure,
cyber terms?
sure. What it means is people that tried to run their mouth. Now there's a bunch of people that are very battle hardened
They're
that
gonna
are gonna
doc. They're
attack.
gonna do
They're
the doc
they're
like his little
they're,
docs
they're gonna
network.
they're gonna attack certain people. They're gonna attack certain people,
That's so
and
like Mike. You were
And,
to me you were so much better than that for a while.
no, I'm not saying I'm part of it. I'm just saying that it's going to be interesting to see how it's going
You're
to
part.
unfold, how it's going to unfold. It's going to be interesting. That's all I'm trying to say.
That's really bold for someone that just got out of prison to
Yeah.
jump right back
Oh,
into
no,
something
it's not
that
just. It's just people have been running their mouth for a while, and then now it's gonna come to fruition. And like I said, it'll all play itself out. But the thing is that I'm going to take a step back. Now I can relax. So I took the torch for a while. Now I can relax, and someone else can take the torch. To run the streets.
I
So
don't
I'm just
believe
going to.
that.
Oh,
I
you'd be
mean,
surprised.
I don't believe.
Hey,
Yeah,
Mike.
I don't believe that you're gonna relax and stop doing it. They might
I'm s-
take the torch.
I'm
Hey,
so
Mike.
good at this. It's so good. I'm so good at this. It's
So,
ridiculous how good I
I
am,
know
Coach.
you
so
said that the whole
Yeah,
channel
yeah,
was a troll.
yeah.
this channel,
Yeah,
Jeff.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been
No,
asking.
no, no,
Because
no,
I go,
no,
Mike,
Jeff.
no,
it's all
no,
on
no,
stream.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm,
no,
mm-mm.
You're
say
Jeff,
saying
I
something.
two opposite
generally,
things.
I just
Jeff,
got tagged in a video that said, and you were there saying all this stuff about Jeff, and it just was really confusing. And I was curious if you were
what
going
did
to
I
address it.
say? Did I say anything negative? No.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
not you said. Yeah, you said the whole channel, like you coming here, was a troll.
It seemed like
No.
your whole relationship, the one that you were boasting that you were
It was
so,
the one with
you
you
the
and Hand
magical
Banana.
occasion. Yeah.
Schiff, would you like me to leave? Schiff, would you like me to leave Jeff
It's
alone?
I'm
not up to
asking you
shift.
a
That's up.
question. I just was tagged in a video. I'm just trying to ask you a question. I'm not sure why you refuse to just engage in
I'm not
regular
upset.
conversation.
I'm not upset. Schiff, you're a troll. Schiff, you're a troll, but you're not a good troll. That's the issue. You're not a
I'm
good
not
troll.
a
We need to
troll.
have
Okay,
some kind of
I would
troll
like
competition,
for
and
you
we
to
can
leave.
weed
Sure,
out
I
like
would love for you to
figure out
leave.
once and for all who the best troll is. Like troll games.
I'm not trolling. That's the difference.
No, you are. No, you are. You are.
I
You're
was
a
tagged in a
troll.
video. I'm asking you a
Schiff,
question.
you're a troll. You're a troll. Stop it. Just stop. You're a troll.
I mean, I've admitted that I've come
And
out
I'm not. I'm
as a
not
troll.
trolling. So this is dumb.
I'm just better than you. That's it. At trolling, and not in life. I'm just at trolling.
I'm
I'm just
not a
better.
troll, so I'm not in competition with you.
There is no competition. Zero.
Okay, but why can't you
Okay,
just address the question? You were in a video. It seems like you were saying that your whole spiel here with Jeff is all bullshit,
Is
and
that
then you
what you're
come back
saying?
here.
Is
that's what
that
the
what
You
you're
were
video
saying?
saying.
said. That's what you
That's what
said
Is
in the
that
you
video.
said in the
is that what you
video.
think? You think
That's
I
what
don't care
you
about Jeff?
said.
You don't think I've spent thousands of hours on Jeff's channel for
But it was
content?
as a troll, as part of this troll scheme.
Dude, your channel blew up. It's for you, Jeff. It's for you. It's not for me, it's
I'm
for you.
trolling you and your channel for you, dude.
For you. Dude, look at you. Look at your numbers. You exploded. Literally. It's for you, bro. I do these things on purpose. And then I stopped messing with other people, and now they're butthurt. Not you, Jeff.
Well,
Other people are
you've been
butthurt.
messing with chaotic truth. You've been messing with Lord Doc. You've been messing with
Sure.
Hand Banana. Like there's other channels that you mess with.
I know. So I like Banana. Even though Banana did some shady stuff, allegedly, I still like him. He's hilarious. He's funny as fuck. He's funny. Dude, chaotic. I'm a mod. I love it there. Okay? Dude, I mean, Lord Doc is an awesome guy. He's awesome. And he just came back on. He took a break for a while. He was off for a while. And I'm going to show my friend some support. I support my friends. I do. I support my friends. And Jeff, you are I'm not trolling, bro. You're my
I know,
friend.
but
And you're,
like what you
yeah.
this is the problem you created. When you say two opposite things, now everything you say is in doubt. Nobody can
It,
ever
it's very
rely on
suspect.
any one version anymore once you show them
It's like
All
it's
the
like the
all the opposites.
it's like the Dosecki man, the most interesting man in the world. Like you don't know what was real and what's fake, but I can tell you this: if I
Yeah,
did,
it has
Jeff,
to be that.
if I didn't like you, I wouldn't come to your channel. Look at, I'm kind man. Look at Angel. Look at these channels that are dying for me to come to their channel. I won't go there. That shows you who I
I thought
like.
Angel was dying for anybody to go to his channel.
Oh my God, dude. It's just repetitive nonsense. And then I guess Kane Catharsis, he went on,
Why
he's
you
going on
call
a
him that?
whole,
Hey, Vinny.
And I like
who did
them. They're
that?
not even, are they here? They're
Kane
not even
Catharsis.
here.
Who did that? Bird, Tyrant Bird is awesome. He goes,
That's the
so
guy that
I'm,
went to somebody's house and caused real
oh
life drama.
yeah,
That's the guy you think is
yo,
awesome?
he went to Tonic's. He
Yeah.
found Tonic skateboarding and smacked him in the face. That's
Yeah, that's not
funny as
awesome.
shit. That's funny.
That's fucked up.
That no, it's funny because he was harassing Tonic and calling his family. So Tonic confronted the guy. I'm sorry, Tonic. Bird
Bird.
confronted the guy. He confronted him. I mean, like one man to another man. And he smacked him in the face. It's funny as shit.
I
It is
think he like
funny.
tapped his face. I don't think he like hurt. He didn't hurt him. He shouldn't
I'm
have put
not saying
hands on him though.
he bitched him. He smacked him in the face. He smacked him in the face. Would that ever happen to me? No. But
I
it's
could
just
see it
funny.
happening to you.
Oh, yo, that'd be
It'd
a
be like
dude.
Clue. They'll turn the
Dude,
lights on. They won't even know whose handprint it was.
dude, on my side right now, what I have on my side, that would never happen. I'm just saying, it just would never happen. So I'm, like I said, it's just funny that Tonic he runs his mouth, and then a man came to confront him and smacked him in the face. I think that's hilarious.
That's
I think,
not. That's savage and
yeah,
barbaric.
I think Bird is fucking hilarious. I think he's awesome. That
Does
is
Tonic know that
epic.
you feel this way? Would you ever say this directly to Tonic?
When I say that Tonic is like 5'5", 5'4", about 270 pounds. Dude, he'd get his ass beat. He'd get beat up.
I'm just
Do you think I play around with the fake pictures? If you saw me Shift, and it's
what do you
nothing
mean
against
fake
you,
pictures?
nothing
What do
against
you
Shift.
mean?
In real life, I would hurt people. In real life, allegedly,
Is that a
allegedly,
flex? Is that something
Who
like to
does?
be?
Me or
allegedly,
Mike?
allegedly.
Or both
The
of
thing
us?
is that these people want to f around and find out, and there are some men out in these streets that will confront you and smack you in the face, and
Why?
that's what
That's
happens.
dumb.
Do you
That's
understand that
like junior high
Yeah,
school level.
it
you're
is. It
literally a
is. But
dude
Childish.
that is like threatened
if you
me to put
What
out information
grown
on me that you
people
want me
go
to be
around?
afraid
Oh,
of
you
you.
said something on the internet, dude. I'm gonna
if you're
smack you in the face.
if you're asking me would I travel to anyone's place of residence and do that, I would not. Me personally would not do that. But if someone came to my location to harm me, I would defend myself. And that's the difference. But I think it's hilarious that someone that runs their mouth all the time about people pull up and find
But
out
all of
and
us do here.
but
That
but
could be any
someone
one of
actually
us.
but someone actually did and smacked him in the face. I think that's hilarious.
I
I think
don't.
it's funny.
I think that's
Yeah, I think it's funny.
degenerate.
And you're going to see, Jeff, you're going to
This is
see a
coming from a
shift.
degenerate.
You're going to see such a shift in the paradigm of the community. You're going to see a shift in the paradigm. It's going to get nasty.
Or a paradigm of the shift.
It's good. I'm telling you, you're going to see a shift. You're going to see a shift in the
It's
Initiate.
not
paradigm.
saying shift. Every time
It's
you
going
say
to be
shift,
wild. It's going to be wild. What you're going to see in the next couple of
It's
months
a
is going to be
troll.
wild, bro. And I'm
Well,
telling you,
give us a sneak peek. What can
sure,
we
sure,
tease us with something?
sure. So you have people that are battle tested that
You're a
certain
prison
people
daddy.
once certain people acclimate themselves to back to the platform, it's going to be nasty. It's going to be like five
Because they're
years
gonna
ago.
come on the channels and start doing the same
No,
stuff
no,
that.
no, no, not at all. They're gonna basically what they're gonna do is well they're gonna hurt. Some of us will go around and shake the hornet's nest, but anybody who tries to battle these people are gonna get destroyed. They're going to get destroyed, dude.
But
I'm
who like other than you and this Joey guy, who were all these other people?
I would say me, Joe, Banana, Jeremy. I mean, dude. We are.
Bananas part of the troll
Oh,
army that's
dude.
supposed to go around destroying people.
Dude, Banana is a troll that gets under your skin, that rips people apart. And unfortunately, it's an irritation factor. Like there's people that attack, and there's people that irritate. So there's going to be a whole different preset. And I'm not speaking for anybody. I'm not speaking. I'm
Well, you
only
just
thinking about.
spoke for you and Joey and Banana.
I see it. I foresee it happening. I foresee
So
a
is this
very
organized, or this is just your
no
vision of how
organized,
things would play
no,
out?
just a vision, no
I see.
organization. I'm not speaking for
That makes more
anybody.
sense.
Not speaking for anybody.
The
But
new
I knew
crew,
what.
same as the
Yeah,
old.
not. I'm not speaking for anybody. But it's going to be very interesting. But if
Yeah,
you
it
ask
does sound
me,
like a gang, like a little troll gang.
yeah, if you
And he is
ask,
Sicilian.
if you ask me, um, I, it's going to be interesting. It is because people have been running their
Vil,
mouth.
take care. Sorry about that. It's not going to be
Yeah,
all the time.
people have been running their mouth, and it's going to be something interesting. And the
Well,
people
but
that have
this is a
attacked,
platform where people are allowed to specifically run their mouth. That's what we come here to
sure,
do.
of course, yeah. But there has to be some kind of accountability. In other
No,
words,
there
not with you,
doesn't.
Jeff.
No,
I'm
there
saying
doesn't.
like when people have constantly attacked one person and demeaned them and made lies up,
And same as
dude.
you have done to other people.
Sure, dude. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be wild. But if you ask me, Jeff, I would never hurt your channel. I would never do anything about you bad to you. I've never talked bad about you. I've
Because
never
it's
have.
your
Only thing I've
trolling
ever said.
cow.
The only thing I've ever said is I helped. I helped. I'm one of many that helped grow your
No,
channel.
you
And
said that you could come up and run my channel. That
no,
you
You
I didn't
come
say
up and
that.
basically, so it made it seem like you were saying that you like buddy trolled Jeff and it was all fake.
yeah.
No, it's not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I didn't say that. That's not what I said.
Well, on the video I saw. That's what you said.
Sure, of course. Yeah,
See,
it's
you're
all
doing it now. You just said
it's
two
all
opposite
it's
things.
it's all subjective. It's all subjective. This is the thing. This is the
How
thing.
is it
I
subjective?
actually
It's
The
enjoy you,
video's
reality.
not subjective.
Jeff. I enjoy you, Jeff. They're feeding you false information. I had a guy
Who
calling me a
is?
PD.
It's your
I had a guy
video that
calling
you're
me a
on.
PDF. A guy had a guy calling me a PDF, and with a fake criminal record with someone else's different name, and he got roasted. And now he's not on YouTube anymore. Now he's gone. So F around and find out. You can't accuse people of stuff that's not true. It's just not true.
Yeah,
No, it
Especially
people
happens
do
all
it
criminal,
the
all the
time.
time.
It
especially
happens all
criminal
the
charges.
time.
Schiff, you're scared. Schiff, you're scared, aren't you?
So,
Schiff, are you
like the
scared?
UK has the actual
Have
police that
you?
can come to your house if they don't like your tweets. You have this YouTube gang now that you're gonna send
Of
around
course.
if you
Not at
don't
all.
like
No,
what somebody said on YouTube.
no,
The
no, not at
comments you
all.
made. That's what this is for.
Not at all. But you can't listen, you can't call someone a kitty toucher and put their name and address online because it can
Yeah,
encourage
I
somebody
would
to come.
report that to the FBI
I
if
already
that's
I
what
already
people are
did.
doing.
It's already reported.
But
It's already
that my
taken
work
care
is
of.
done at that point.
Yeah, it's already reported. But this person got reported and
Probably
then
like
did
a
it again
backup
and
gang.
did it again and did it again. Like you can't do that. You
I've never
can't
done
do
that.
that.
And I would never be chill if that was done to you. You go find me in chats when people are putting your address and shit. I'm the one that's like, hello mods. I think it's fucked up. But you're
Yeah,
asking
but
me if
you've
I'm
come on here and
scared.
tried to dox people before too, because I've had to yank
Me?
you off the panel. No,
Yeah,
him.
Me?
you have. Yeah, you have Schiff.
Oh,
Yeah,
for
you have
fuck's
Schiff.
sake,
Schiff,
dude.
I know about you.
Wait.
You
He
work
was
behind.
just
No,
talking.
no, Schiff,
Hey,
Schiff.
hey,
Wow.
hey, hey! You giving me
Wait.
a living
Wait.
example right there.
Wait. No. Jeff, you were just talking about Mike coming up on your panel, wanting to dox, correct?
No, you just tried to
I,
dox
I,
you.
I'm not doxing. I'm saying I know all about you where you would spread false information, Schiff, to get people angry.
About
You
who?
would
About
spread
who?
false information
About who? About who?
about me.
Okay, where?
When?
You have to have receipts.
What
I
are you
know.
talking about? What have I
I,
ever? What
we have them now.
information?
I gotta
This
find him. I gotta find him.
okay. Well, we'll to be continued.
See,
We
this is
will.
why you're disingenuous because again, you've apologized to me twice now for doing stupid shit to me, for trying to scare me, threaten, intimidate, whatever,
I'm
hurt,
not trying to scare. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm
You
not.
just said
I'm
you have
not.
a gang that you're gonna send all over the place for people
No,
and
to.
no,
you said
no.
that your
You
wife
There
is
is a
did.
bunch of
scary.
people. There's a bunch of people collectively. It's nothing to do with me. I don't run anybody, but there are people that
You
want retribution. They want retribution for what happened to them over the years. They want retribution, and there's a bunch of different people
who are these
that are
people?
gonna
What happened to them? Like, did they just come out of nowhere?
false claims,
You
BS,
talking about yourself?
slander.
You
No,
talking
no, I'm
about you?
not. No,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of people slander, and the
This
chickens
is the
have come home
butthurt
to
gang.
roost. Not
Okay, and
butthurt,
I
not at
get
all.
that. I
Not
get
butthurt
that.
at all.
I
It's
understand
just
that.
you can't go around making up falsehoods about people without repercussions. I'm not saying you, Shiv. I'm saying these other people. I'm not saying
I
you
get.
guys.
Well, and I'm not guilty of doing
Yeah,
that, especially to you. And so I don't like that you keep trying to make it seem like that is so. I've never.
I gotcha.
I felt space for you. I've taken shit for being so kind in your direction. In fact, but you. So I don't understand.
Thank you, Pat,
That's
for
nice, Pat.
sticking with us after
Kitty,
I stuck with
kitty,
you.
kitty, kitty.
Not
Kitty,
laws. I
kitty,
never
kitty.
tried to. I don't. I never intentionally tried to rehabilitate anybody.
Yeah,
Put it
kitty,
that
kitty is
way.
here. Kitty, kitty. Yeah, but it's going to get interesting. It's going to be different. Like I said,
Well,
I'm not here to
we'll
hurt
keep our
anybody.
eyes out. We'll
It's going to
let
be
us know.
something different. It's going to be a very interesting summer. That's all I'm trying to say because people have come back and people have they have retribution there's a reckoning coming. And it's
Oh,
just going to be
so
interesting.
dude is coming out and getting his own revenge on whoever, and you're just riding along for the trolling. Like that's what this is. You talking about his list?
I think
Unless I
he's
got it right,
frozen.
because he went quiet. Oh, did he freeze? Yeah, must have. Well, anyway, that's what it sounds like to me. That he's he's just riding on
Here's here's
his
my prediction.
fumes.
Here's my prediction. He's gonna lose his fucking ranch over chaotic truths, and also if that Vivi dude like wants to have a panel where women feel safe, he's not gonna welcome some dude that's gonna threaten women all the time. And that's my prediction. And I don't
You're
know
a
anything about
smart man. I think you know what's going on here. Actually, I think he's froze. I'm trying to figure it out. Um, Pat, just people can think what they want to think. I'll leave it at that. Untrackable. What is up, dude?
Untrackable. Oh my gosh, Jeff. The other day I saw Untrackable in a totally different
On another panel?
on a different level.
Oh,
Like I don't know, next plane or something. This man was chewing on his shirt.
what?
Untrackable, are
He
you
has so
there?
many sides to him.
It was so funny. He was like so like rosy cheeked. He was having a grand old
Oh my
time.
God, comrade, thanks. Wow, this brought in more change than any content in
There you
weeks.
go. There
Keep
you go.
milking the low cow for us.
I'll
Well,
show
the
you what I
low
did.
cow returns, so let's see if there's any more milk left.
Oh, I'm a
Hey,
locale
this,
Uh,
now.
huh?
this is all I
Now
did. I
I'm
did
a
like this.
locale. I'm a
That's
There you
what
locale.
go.
comrade called you.
I'm a locale.
Wait, hang on. What's something's going on with track? What's going on? What is this?
I don't know. It just is funny.
Oh,
It was just a thing.
oh, it,
I was over at a place, and this dude had like a head covering on, and he had his mask pulled up, and
Oh, is that why you were
he put
doing it?
sunglasses on, and so I was trying to mimic him. I don't know what.
oh, it
Oh,
threw me for a while.
oh. I didn't know that. Okay. It's so funny. But you also told the story about how you went to go get like booze and ciggies and you already had booze and ciggies, but you forgot that you had already gotten them.
Oh, was that on stream when he walked to the store?
It was
No, I don't think
after.
it was.
He just told a story about it. It just was silly. It just made me laugh. That's all.
We all have our moments.
It was a Shamrock shirt too, so it was lucky.
A sham. Oh, okay, I get it.
No, but
Yeah.
it's good to see everybody always.
Yeah, you too. What's been going on?
Oh, no mucho.
Mm. Anyway, well, I just came up for a giggle. Thanks for that. Y'all have a really blessed evening. I'll see you next time.
All
Bye.
right. Thank
Yeah,
you as
take care of
well
yourself.
for for many of them. Pat, you keep talking about it. Why am I resisting it? I keep looking it up every time and forgetting what it's about. It's a
Yeah.
war film. Oh, Alex Garland. I love some of his movies. The Beach is one of my favorite shows.
Mm.
Based on, Iraq War. Probably because it's like real world war stuff.
You know, I think I've heard of it. I haven't seen it yet, but when I get the chance to see it for free, I'm definitely going to check it out.
We could maybe watch it in the Discord if there's enough people that want to see it.
This cat is so
Yeah, it's
pretty.
probably because I don't really watch war movies. That's now that I'm thinking about it. That's probably the reason. Growing up, my uncle, he lived with my grandma, and he used to watch the old black and white war movies all the time. Like they were always on constantly, and I just have the memories of it was the little black and white TV screens of those war movies playing all the time. And I think that's one of like the modern war movies remind me of those old war movies.
Look at this.
I meant to is that the cats? I meant to ask you about. Oh my god. Hang on. This is breaking news. Did you name it?
Kitty, 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 kitty,
Meow.
kitty, kitty.
Yeah, I had forgot. I meant to get an update on the cats the other day.
I just gave him some chicken. He's like, it's a boy cat because he's got a big old sack on the back. So it's a boy cat. Yeah.
Well, I mean, do we
Yeah.
know nowadays?
Oh yeah, you could tell because I mean, the tomcats. You can tell a tomcat, but he's like
Why is
at
it
my
so
feet.
easy for cats?
Watch, he's at my feet right now. See him?
No, I just see darkness.
You can't see him.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, we had cats.
He's at my feet. He's like rubbing my feet because I just gave him some chicken. So he's like rubbing
Oh,
my
he's
feet.
attached now.
I buy a rotisserie chicken and I break it up for him. So he just,
Oh Lord, yeah. What cat's not gonna
yeah,
turn
he
that
goes
away?
crazy. Goes crazy for it because you're not supposed to give him a lot of tuna because of the mercury, but like the chicken is really good for him. If you give him like chicken, yeah, it's really good for him. Kitty. Yeah, I just love animals, but this cat's attached. Like I started feeding him. It's just a wild cat, just a random wild cat, and I started feeding him, and I come outside and sit on the bench. He's meow, and he just out of nowhere. This is the cat. This is the cat that had the mouse in its mouth. This is the same cat. This
Oh,
cat's
from the
wild.
other day, the other stream.
Yeah, this
Kane,
cat is
thank you so
wild.
much.
Let me
Glad to
see.
have you.
Hold on. Let me see.
Thank
Oh
you.
shoot! Let me get
Welcome.
on the ground here. I'm trying to get. He runs around but he's beautiful. He looks like a
Wait,
little tiger.
let's.
He's beautiful.
Is it
Let me
just?
see.
Weren't there two of them?
Yeah, there's two of them.
Hey, kitty.
Kitty,
He's gonna need a name soon.
kitty, kitty. But he's beautiful, beautiful cat.
Wow. Yeah.
He looks
Look
like
at that.
a little tiger. But anyway, yeah, just the whole thing is like, he would never come near me, and I started feeding him and petting him, and now he's just like, he literally just jumps on the bench and just hangs out. Like he's like, hey, what's up, kind of thing. So it's cool.
I think you're freezing again.
They say, and people say that to earn a cat's trust is very.
They
you're
say
breaking up.
a cat chooses you. Yeah, can you hear
Yes,
me?
that yes. All the cats in my life have been chosen by them.
They choose you. You don't choose them. A cat is very picky who they hang with, and it's not just food. The cat has to feel safe. It has to feel some kind of vibe,
I
some kind
know
of
cats
connection to
sense
you.
all kind of things about us that we're
Yeah.
not even aware of.
But dude, he literally, I'm talking to you, and he jumped in my lap I'm like, whoa, this is a wild cat. It's like, it just jumped in my lap. I'm like, okay, cool, let's hang out. So yeah, it's all good, man. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I think the love of an animal, especially a wild animal, shows that you have a good heart and your intentions are pure. Your intentions are pure. Like in other words, you're not looking to hurt anyone. You're not looking to damage anything. They trust you. You know. So it's interesting.
Well,
It
hopefully you're
is.
not doing it only for that.
No, no, no. I just love animals. I do, and it's funny because Jeff. The funny thing is that this is the funniest. This is
Lolcat.
the funniest thing ever, right? I hunt. Okay, I
Call
hunt.
him
Now,
Lolcat.
if it low cat, shut up, Jeff. If you
Just
fish,
mad.
you don't have a connection with the fish unless you have like an aquarium. If you have an aquarium, then you're gonna
Even
love your
then,
fish,
we
right?
had
You're not
goldfish
gonna
growing up. I couldn't
you're
even
not
tell you
gonna
their
fish your
names.
aquarium. But like when you go out and you hunt, dude, a fawn or a deer is so beautiful, but then you eat it. Same as if you go hunting for like boar. Like even a boar is cute. Like even a
Yeah, you
pig
should
is
just
cute.
come here.
So it's hard to be an animal lover and then ingest animals. I'm just saying it's like a conundrum.
Well,
It's
how
it's
do
it's
you
a
overcome it? And untrackable, feel free to jump in anytime or even change the topic if you want.
No, I understand what Mike's saying. If you've ever been on a farm before, you do everything in your power to take care of your cows, to take care of your chickens, to take care of your pigs. You make sure they survive season after season, knowing that one day you are going to have to chop their head off and either eat them or sell them. Um, but you know, that doesn't change the possibility of you having a connection with them, giving them names, giving them hugs, um, all that type of stuff. And it's all about being thankful for what they give to you. And it's
Mhm.
like it's a lot different than having a pet because I don't have a dog because one day I'm gonna eat it. I have a dog because it just keeps things lively around the house. There's always a noisemaker, so when we're not around, that dog can still bark and set off trigger the noise um, alarm, which will turn on the camera. So if somebody tries to get in the house all sneaky, like that dog's not going to let it happen. I'm not going to eat my dog, but it doesn't change like the other situations where you raise something specifically to eat it and you have a relationship with it.
That would be
Like
hard.
like the movie Babe. The whole purpose of Babe was to grow up and be turned into bacon and pork chops and stuff. And it was only this the barrier of communications, being able to speak a common language that separated um, it from being a pet and it from being turned into food. And so, or Babe and also Charlotte's Web.
Oh my
Charlotte spoke
God.
up for the pig and saved that pig's life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, the whole intent in the first place, it didn't change the love of the child for the animal, but it changed the outcome in the end. Every other
Yeah. And
pig, every other animal on that farm's going to get it, but Babe and the pig from Charlotte's Web,
yeah,
they got saved.
Wilbur, the radiant pig.
Wilbur. But it's
That's why we
amazing.
didn't name the crawfish too.
Yeah, yeah. It's amazing. It's amazing how you have a pet. You'll have a pet, like people have pet chickens, and it's like, okay, because remember, a chicken only produces eggs for so long. And then when they're done producing eggs, Now they're meat. They're so in other words, at one point you have to take the chicken out to eat it. If it's producing eggs, yeah, so then you have to kind of go that route. But the thing is that, and even with cows, it's and sheep as well. Oh my God, they have a personality. They're like part of the family. But at the end of the day, you have to ingest them. That's the circle of life. So that's why it's so difficult to be a hunter, to be a farmer, because you have to ingest what you've raised. It's a really strange paradigm if you think about it.
I'm okay with it.
I don't like I said, and a lot of the times when a farmer has like an animal that they're close to, they'll have someone else slaughter it, not them. They'll have someone else do it because there's a connection to the animal. There is. So you have someone else do the deed. It's what are you gonna do?
That's like when you have to put down a pet too.
We've had to do it,
Especially the old-fashioned way.
We've had to put a pet down, and it was never with, a shotgun behind the house. It was always at a vet. But sometimes if a pet has to be put down, it's agonizing. It's agonizing. But we're not going to eat the pet that we're putting down, for health reasons. But once again, if you have a farm, you're going to eat that animal that you just took out, because that's the circle of life. That's, in my opinion, what the creator, whatever you want to call the creator, these things are here to sustain our lives. That's why we're here. We're all, it's a really crazy subject to do, but man, what can I say? But people have pet pigs, and they have pet chickens, and they have pet cows. But at the end of the day, they're going to eat them. They're going to eat them when they pass.
They eat their pet pigs?
Yeah, because what are you going to do? Are you
that
not?
would be. I had a friend that had a little pet pig, and I can't imagine them eating it. Or
what are you going to do with it? Put it in a hole, or would you want? Would you
I
want
don't
to honor
know,
it?
but could you do that knowing that it was your pet?
Could I do that? No.
I
Me
couldn't
personally,
either.
no. I couldn't do it, but people do it, and they say it's an homage to their
That's just
soul. In other words,
rationalizing. They want that ham. They want that
exactly.
bacon.
But now, when they ingest that, now that animal is a part of them spiritually. Spiritually, there's
You
a
can
lot of
make
spirituality.
little spiritual
Yeah,
chitlins and like have a
it's
party and give each person a little piece of the pig.
Jeff. It's just like when you hunt the deer and you get your first deer kill, you ingest their blood. That is a Native American
I'm from a
ritual.
family of hunters. I've never
Yeah.
heard. This is the first time I'm hearing about ingesting of the blood.
Now, some people actually take a piece of the heart, or some people just ingest the blood, and it's a ritual. In other words, the animal becomes part of you, and it's only
I've
your
never heard
first kill. It's
this.
just your first kill, and you
Usually, the
actually
first
drink.
kill happens when you're a kid.
Not always. You could be a teenager. You could be in your 20s. It
Well,
doesn't.
that's all
For
kids.
me,
When I say
for me,
kids, it's it,
for me, I was 16 when it happened with me, and so it depends. It's the heart of the deer. In other words, you ingest the blood and you become one with the animal. And then look it up. You can Google it right now. It's a ritual. You ingest the blood of the animal that you kill on your first kill, your first ever kill, and you're actually paying respect to the animal, because the animal now becomes
you'd
one
have to
with
be.
you.
What other reason for drinking blood could there be?
Yeah, right. The animal becomes one with you, and it's interesting. It's an interesting thing. And this is upstate New York, so there's Red Dawn. Actually, that was in Red Dawn. It was actually in Red Dawn, but no, that is true. That actually is true. You gut it on the side, and then you actually ingest some of the blood. That's what you do, and it's only for your first kill. You don't do it every single time. You're not walking like a vampire, with antlers on. It's just for your first kill, and it's a Native American thing. It's true.
Well,
It's actually true. People do it. People do it. Yeah. Dude, I bring so much content. It's ridiculous.
I've never denied that, and the numbers have never denied it either. That's what I
But no,
love
that is,
about this medium. Like I think, like
yeah,
going back to something deeper about it, it's really hard to fake things here. There's just
yeah,
too
it is.
much footage that shows
It
who a
is.
person really is.
It is.
And there's numbers and data and hard data and analytics. Like you're so much is being captured here.
But the thing is that also some people are so confusing that you can't figure them out. Like even you get
Or
baffled.
you
You're
don't
like,
even want to figure them out after a point because you stop caring.
yeah. It gets exhausting, right? It's exhausting to even try. Correct? It's just like, fuck it. Like it's just like whatever,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
mean, I have
You
friends,
know.
and I've even dated people where they tell so many different stories that you just
Yeah.
quit paying attention to anything they say.
But I can tell you this, that is actually true. I was 16 years old. We hunted. Now I didn't
And you
shoot the
drank the
deer.
blood and ate the heart.
I didn't eat the heart, Jeff. I
Oh,
didn't eat the heart. Some people did. No, I just they cut it and you everyone drinks a little tiny bit of the blood, little bit, just a
like a
little
little
bit.
shot
And,
glass.
yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit. And it's becoming one with the animal, and that's a passage when you're a hunter. It's a passage. That's your first kill. Your first kill. So you don't do it every single time, Jeff. It's a
Yeah, I
Native
never said
American
you did.
ritual. Yeah, and it tasted like shit. I was like, "Pfft," but it's like just a little bit. That's all it was. But if you become one with the animal, that's what it is, and that's a true, honest to God story. And hunters do that. They actually do that. I've
I'm
never
gonna
seen
ask my brothers. I'm gonna have to.
do it. You ingest the blood on your first
Did y'all
kill.
drink deer blood?
Yeah, ask them. Ask
I
them.
will. Like to me, if that would have come out, like the family would have. Plus, not just
Yeah,
them. There's like a ton of hunters in my family. I would have
yeah.
heard somebody talk about the time they drank deer blood.
Sure, and that was using a long rifle, but a lot of my family they do the bow hunting. So the bow hunting is really neat because the bow hunting, once you hit the animal with the bow, you have to track the animal. Because remember, when you hit, if you shoot an animal, it's gonna drop at about 20-30 yards. But if you bow hunt, you have to track it. It could go for like a mile away
Mm,
if you're bow hunting. So you have to track it. So it's just a different way to do it. Yeah,
no.
it's interesting. But I haven't hunted in a long time. I have to get back into it. It's been what, about a year?
Did your
Yeah, so I
son
have.
drink blood? Like, did you take him hunting and do
He
the
no
blood
he
thing?
he's hunted, but he hasn't hunted with me. But
Oh,
he has
okay.
hunted. Yeah, but yeah, no, I don't think he did
Did
that.
you ask him if
When
he drank the blood?
I did not. I did not.
Oh,
When I did it, I was 16 years old, and we were hunting in upstate New York. And there's a lot of Native Americans, and that's like a Native American thing that they do. They'll drink some of the blood to. It's like a Native American ritual, and yeah, it was a hunting party. It was like 6 or 7 people. It wasn't like just me and some guy running around. It was like a party. It was like a
so
bunch of
this
people.
wasn't like right after you kill the deer, you go up and suck its neck. This is like later in the day,
No,
and
it's
there's a
right after.
ceremony around it.
It's right after. It's
Oh, so
right
when it
after.
happens.
Yeah, right after. Yep. And the only person that does ingest the blood is the person who it's their first kill. Their first kill. So like me having my first kill, that's when you ingest some of the blood. But after that, you never do it again. It's only a one-time thing. It's not like continually. You're not Dracula biting a neck. It's not what's going on here.
Yeah, that would be
It's a
weird. I just think.
it's a spiritual passage. It's a spiritual passage when you become one with the animal, and that's the lore of what it is. So I did it, and tasted
Well,
like shit.
I'm gonna ask him next time I
It
talk to him.
tasted horrible, and it's funny because like you having antlers on, you might get shot. So you have to be careful. And you have antlers on, so you have to be real careful.
Well, yeah, this is a good point. What if they have disease?
Who knows? They could. They could. But
Nah.
usually, I'd say probably 99.9% of the time, the deer are usually very healthy. They're not diseased. Yeah, yeah. They're living their best deer life. They're living their best deer life up in the mountains. And this was
They've
actually
earned it.
way up. This was by Watertown. Watertown is close to Canada. So these deer are huge up there. They're enormous. I think I saw knotlaws running around in the hills. I thought knotlaws is running around, his antlers on. Yeah, definitely.
It's-
Dude, I'm the best troll in the world. I am the best troll in the
What makes
world,
you
dude.
the best in the world?
Because I tell truths and people think they're not real, but that's an actual true story. It's
What was the
actually
true
true.
thing about seeing not laws running in the woods or something?
I saw not yeah, I saw him in the woods. I shot him. I couldn't get him. I couldn't get the scope on him. He was running though. He got away. He got away from me. Not laws. I'm looking for you, man. Not laws, my dear. I'm looking for you. I'm gonna get you. The rhythm is gonna get you. Remember that song? The rhythm is gonna
Rhythm
get
is
you.
gonna get you.
Yeah, dude,
Rhythm
I'm
is
getting
gonna
big again, dude.
get
I'm
you.
getting big
Rhythm is
again.
gonna
Like I've been
get you.
working out. I'm getting big. Yeah, I've been working out, dude. Yeah, I'm getting
Do you
big
have a
again.
home gym or do you go somewhere?
I have like 2 or 3 pieces of equipment, but I've been going to I go to Planet Fitness. It's
Uh-huh.
only it's yeah, yeah, and I go and I don't go super heavy because I'm older now, but I do a lot of repetitions. Like I'll do low like smaller weights, more repetitions. But I've been running too. I've been running again. Um, Calisthenics, stuff like that. I haven't been back playing basketball again. That's also a great workout. Playing basketball, just going to the rec and playing basketball is a great workout. It is. So I'm just trying to get healthy again. Just get back more healthy and stuff like that. Because as we get older, Jeff, as we get older, we have to
Well,
take care
it
of our
it
health.
sounds like you cook pretty healthy.
I do. I do. So tonight, Jeff, I made grilled mahi mahi, baked potato, and a fried plantain. I got a banana, a plantain, the banana, and I cut that up, and then I actually made mahi mahi grilled, and then it was great. It was awesome. The dinner was completely healthy, and I used olive oil, the oliva, and then I always pat it dry. I try to remove as much olive oil as possible. But yeah, I don't use air fryers. Air fryers make things dry. I don't like air
I
fryers.
still haven't tried one.
So I fry it in olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and then I pat it dry. I get all the oil I can get off of
Yeah,
it.
I'm getting hungry. Mm.
Yeah. But that mahi mahi is great. I let my real voice come out like that. Like yeah, last night I let my real voice come out, like you're hearing it right now. And it's funny because I have it. I
How do
don't.
we
I
know
actually.
though? If you have 10 voices, how do we know that that's
I
the
don't have 10
real
voices. I have
voice?
two. I have two. Like literally, I actually, when you talk to me, like I actually sound like this. This is actually how I really actually talk. I talk like this every single day, right? But then what you do is you slow it down and you start talking like this. You just slow it down,
Oh,
and
it
it's
was like
called
a little more Italian, a little more
yeah.
Guido.
It's Midwestern diction. So people want to hear Midwestern diction, like how I'm talking right now, like a
So wait, you
newscaster.
you you this is not your natural way of talking. This is you
No, it's not.
like
This
code
is not.
switching.
Yeah, this. If you want to hear. I normally talk like this. This is actually how I normally talk. I sound like this. So if I talk to my family, whatever, like that. Like this is actually how I normally talk. See how fast it is,
Yeah,
how
it
deep it
sounds
is.
Italian.
Yeah, yeah. But if
So
if I want to talk to people that aren't of that genre, I start talking like this, and all I have to do is just slow down. I slow down, and I talk like this. You
and
just
it
slow it.
just automatically
It
adjusts
switches.
the
It's
accent and
it's
everything.
it
Just
switches. Yeah, so
slow
easy.
down. I wonder if it will work
It's so
on
easy.
mine.
Yeah, do
I
it.
mean, it makes
Start
a
with
lot
it.
of sense, because I've been called a slow talker before as well.
Yeah.
Um, but again, the way people talk face to face up in New York City, it's fast as hell.
Yeah, I
Um,
like that.
whereas like out west, you've got the traditional Valley, California, yo, bro, stuff like that.
Sure.
Um, but over these stream yards, if you want to really be heard and understood, you may not be from a natural dialect or pace of speaking that actually gets heard. So you get a bunch of people saying what?
Definitely. It's funny because, the whole thing is that if you were to talk a whole with
Oh, intermission, technical difficulties.
It's okay.
But I can usually, even if somebody has an accent or talks weird or a speech impediment, I can usually, after very little amount of time, understand what they're saying. My ear can start to adjust, and I just kind of take it that other people can do the same thing. I didn't know it was a. It didn't seem like a special thing.
Communication can always be tough. Like, for instance, I've worked with plenty of people with different backgrounds, different nationalities. Um, but even like right now, we there's a Jamaican dude, and he'll bring something to my attention, and he's speaking English, but he's very first world Jamaican. You know what I mean? And I'll have to say what like 4 or 5
Like
times.
Haymon, Jamaican.
Like
Hey, man.
I don't know what they call that language over there. Um, but even when he's speaking English, I cannot understand him. Like I'm like
It's what
slow the fuck down, please,
yeah.
or
It's like
just
a
point. How about this? Just point, and I'll
This is a
figure out what the
coworker.
problem. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. It's like a P word. Like the Jamaican language is like a P word. It's like a certain diction. Like, hey man,
is it pidgin English?
one of the movies that was really famous was
Let's look it up.
meeting was it Joe Black? Was it Meet Joe Black? But he was talking the diction of the
Cool Runnings.
Jamaicans. No, it's
Jamaican
Meet
patois.
Patois. Yeah, it's patois, and it's a certain diction that they talk, and it's Caribbean. It's a Caribbean diction mixed in with African influences. It's like a very certain diction how they speak, and
Hey,
it's
man.
really interesting. It really is,
Chop,
But the whole
chop,
thing,
chops.
but how I was able to change the way that I spoke was when I got into sales. When I got into sales, a lot of people taught me about the tone scale. The
Oh,
tone
yeah.
scale is changing the way that you speak, your verbiage, your
I
speed of
always
speech.
forget that. I never do that stuff.
Yeah,
Because when you're in the
because
moment, my brain
yeah,
doesn't load it. I
and the
never
whole
remember
adage
it.
is that people want to buy from somebody or deal with somebody that they feel comfortable with. They don't feel like they're being bamboozled or they feel like they're being run over because your diction really does affect someone mentally. It does. Like the way that you
Well,
speak
but
to
that's
people.
their problem. Like nobody's diction should
Sure,
have that
sure.
much power over you.
All right, so let me ask you a question, Jeff. If you're buying a $50,000, $60,000 car from me, and I'm talking like this to you, yeah, Jeff, yeah, I got you, man. I'll take care of you, man. Yeah, I got you covered, bro. Don't worry about it. And if I talk to you like this, who are you going to trust? You're going to trust the guy right here talking like this,
No, I wouldn't
versus
trust either one unless you had something to back it
versus
up.
versus the fast talking moron from New York. It's a different way of making someone feel comfortable. And it's funny because my ex-wife, she goes, honey, you have two voices. Like, it's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Like, you talk to me one way and then you talk to my family a different way. She's like, you're like two people.
Is this a troll?
No, it's not a troll. It's not a troll at
This
all.
is
At all.
wild.
At all. People. All right, I'll give you an example. Let me give you an example, Jeff. You know all the British actors and Australian actors that have no accent in movies. But then if you
Oh
hear
yeah,
them
there
in
was
an
one I'm trying to
interview,
remember that I just found out was British or Australian. I couldn't believe it.
you're like, no, there's no way that this person talks like this. It's impossible because they know how to manipulate their diction. That's
Hey,
the thing.
there's a very good movie. It's been a couple years, but I think it's called Sorry to Bother You, and it's about this black dude that gets a job in like a telemarketing. So he's sitting at a cubicle, cold calling people all day, and he comes to find out that he has this special gift, uh, and it's called the white voice, and it's got Danny Glover in it, and he finds so much more success using the white voice, but not everybody can do it. You know, like even the white guys, some of them can't do that special salesman, but they call it the white
Yeah,
voice.
I can't do the white
Yeah.
voice.
And
I
he
can do it.
winds up getting so successful
Yeah.
that like he
Yeah.
rises to the cream of the crop and winds out finding out that like his whole company's a scam, and they're turning people into half man, half horses and
Yeah.
shit like that.
My
But
God,
People,
that's
people,
good.
it all starts off with you know, his girlfriend is boycotting this company that
yeah,
he winds up working for, but he winds up being wildly successful and learning all these secrets. And then it's his key to learning what the company's about in the first place was the
sure.
success of using his white voice.
Yeah, it's funny because it's like people have made fun of me before, even online. Like I have like a Southern accent sometimes. I have like a New York
I've
accent.
never heard a Southern accent from you.
Oh no, I can talk Southern like you wouldn't believe, bro. It's
Well, dude, let's
ridiculous.
do. Well, don't
Yeah,
hold
like
back.
I can start saying y'all. What I'm saying, yeah. But it's like hey
I've
man,
never heard you
ting.
talk like that
Yeah,
ever.
yeah. No,
That's
not
not even
here, but
Southern.
like I can emulate someone's speech patterns, and that's the thing is if you can make someone comfortable by their speech pattern, they drop their guard. They let it go. They drop their guard. That's what they do. Jeff, you're gonna never ever meet anyone like me, dude. I'm the most complicated, most interesting person on the internet. I'm telling you, it's just this is not even my
On the
real voice, bro.
entire internet. That
It's the
sounds a
entire
little
internet. Entire
narcissistic and
dude, dude.
slightly megalomania.
Jeff, there's 7 channels about me. 7 channels. It's insane.
Why don't you go out and conquer the world with all that?
I
That's a lot
should.
of power. I'm being serious. The
No, I'm not.
numbers you draw, advertisers,
It's in the
that is what
work.
they're looking for.
It's in the work. It's in the works, bro.
It, it,
It's in the
it
works.
oh,
It's in the
well,
works. And
good. I would love to
trust
see
me,
you harness that
I would never harm you, bro. I love you to death,
for
bro.
good.
And no homo, bro. I love you to death. But the thing is that like literally, it's like people understand I've been doing this for a couple years on purpose. I'm
I
harnessing
know, look where
something.
it's got you. But is this the part where you tell me I love you to death, Jeff, and we're always gonna be friends, but you're gonna hear me say some things about you, and
No,
it's
no,
all part of this
no,
larger plan. You just have to
no.
trust me, bro. If you hear anything negative,
No, it's never gonna happen, Jeff. It's never gonna happen,
it's already
Jeff.
happening.
I'll never stab you in the back. I won't do it. I won't do it. The only thing I said was I helped grow your channel, and it wasn't just me. It
And
was
that
multiple.
you
It
controlled it
was
while you were
it
here.
was no. I never controlled you, bro. No one
Well,
controls you but
that's
you.
what you said. The channel
It was a
that you would
troll.
run it. You would come up and run it.
I was trolling somebody. I was trolling somebody.
See,
That
yeah,
was
but you
all.
never know what's a
Uh,
troll anymore.
yeah. But the bottom line is that if I come back, it's because I like you. See, like I'll give you an
And that
example,
I'll let
Jeff.
you on.
I'll give you an example. Well, of course you do, because it's going to bring numbers and it benefits you. But like, I'll
Well,
give you an
that's
example.
not
Like
why I
people,
let you on. I wanted
I
the
know, because you
story.
like me, you enjoy me. But the thing is, like, people like Spitbox Kane, ting. Like, I don't go back there. And then he gets so butthurt. See, they can't stand the fact that I actually
He's not
enjoy
saying
your.
anything. He hasn't said a
No. He
word.
was on. No, he made a live today. Fuck
Oh,
him, man.
well, he's
Fuck
not.
him. He's a piece of shit, man. Fuck him, oh man. Ting. And then Angel Newfound Cigarettes. He's too scared to come here. He's a pussy to come. No, I just don't want to go to your channel. And then even Access.
But like,
Remember how
what's going
butthurt
on
he
with
got?
him? Yeah, I remember some drama blew up last time that y'all were on here.
Sure. Yeah. I just said, look, man, look, enjoy your channel. I'm just not coming back. Well, I challenge you to come back. I challenge you. No, I'm not. Listen, Jeff, anywhere I go, it brings 50 fucking people. Sorry to curse.
Hey,
It brings
Lanny.
like 50 people. I just, if I pick and choose where I go, Axis did something weird. I said, bro, I'm out. Take care. He got actually, dude, it's like when you break up with an
I know you
ex.
were begging to come back on this one too every day.
He's
But
like,
does it give you a sense of power to know that there's what 3 or 4 channels that are begging you to go to there
no.
or like want you on so bad?
It's a great question, but no, it does not. It just shows desperation of people with no content. They have no content. And then what they do is once you did, so if you go back, let's just say this. Let's say somebody you helped and you leave. And if you go back, they're cool with you, right? That you have conversational channels. Once you decide not to come back, they dedicate their entire channel about you.
Oh
It's
yeah, I've never had that
obsession.
happen. Well,
It's
maybe
obsession.
1 or 2,
And then
3.
I sit back and go, I don't laugh. I'm like, wow, I didn't realize I was this
But that
popular. Like,
when I see people doing that, and I've had at least 3, I don't have that reaction. I have crazy person stay away from them.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
like minimize your footprint with them and
sure.
make it as
And the
tiny
whole
as possible so that your lives don't even have a probability of intersecting.
and the whole thing with Kane was your fault because he came on your panel, and that's
Hey,
how I
Tom.
met him. And then I was trying to support him through your channel because he had a little small channel. He said I came to his channel when he had 50 people, and I got him 50 people.
But how am I
Dude,
responsible for what you
no,
said?
you're not. You're
The
not
two of you
responsible. What I'm
said
trying to
while
say is,
you were
dude, I grew his channel from 100 people to like 600 because of me, and then I left. And he's like, "You can't leave, man. You can't leave me, man."
I doubt
Ding.
you'd have to show
Dude, he said
receipts.
that. He said it. Fuck him, man. And that's okay. And now, look, now their channel is dead. It's dead. You are
But
going to
it's
continue to
you
grow.
keeping it alive because you talk about it constantly. Like it's,
Yeah,
I hear more about
I
it through
love it.
you than if I go
Love
watch
it.
the channels.
I love it. I love this shit. This shit's so awesome, dude.
It's very like multiple messages
Yeah.
at once.
I'm famous. Fucking famous on YouTube. But it's funny. It is funny. But no, listen, I wish him the best and good luck. But I
There's
just
fame and there's notoriety though. Keep that in mind. Like
but the funniest thing, but you have to, Jeff, you have to admit, the funniest thing ever was when Axis came up. Come back, man. Come back. You know, are you scared? Challenge,
that's not
challenge. And
Axis.
yeah, that's Axis. I'm like, no, dude, I'm not coming back to your channel, man. I'm like, look, good luck. I'm just not coming back.
Scared.
And he, fuck the Catholic Church. Fuck you. Like, whoa. Like, no.
So,
Like, no, now
so
I'm
your
not
whole
coming
life,
back.
like
Yeah.
it seems like a lot revolves around these 3 or 4 channels that you don't even
It's
watch.
hilarious. It is hilarious. When you encapsulate people, you own them. You own them mentally, Jeff. You
Who's
own
owning
them
who here
mentally.
though? Because you,
Who is? Who is? Who is?
yeah,
I don't, Jeff, I don't have a channel. I don't make
it's like having shares in people's
Jeff,
mind.
I don't make 6-hour lives about one person like they do.
But
It's
you stay on panels
insane.
the same amount of time. You panel
It's
hop for six
crazy. It's the
hours.
craziest shit ever. It's the wildest shit I've ever seen. I've never seen anything. Jeff, you have to admit, the obsession is real. And you could say not just me, but people do get obsessed over people. They get obsessed,
Yeah,
and
and
it's not healthy.
self-obsessed.
It's unhealthy. In
Yeah.
other words,
It's an
Jeff, if
interesting
me and you, if
phenomena.
Jeff, if me and you got into a fight right now, if me and you started arguing, right, and Jeff, you said F me, and I said Jeff F you, right? Because I care about, I would literally say, Jeff, I'll never see you again, and I would never come back.
You've
I would
said that
wish you.
before. You've said that several times.
We've never argued.
All on stream.
We've never cursed at each other ever.
No, but the I'm never coming back thing.
Of course. Yeah, it dude, and I come back and look how many people show up. It's a ruse. It's for content. I'm doing it for you, dude.
I gotta
I'm
say
not
the
doing it
number.
for me.
It is bringing the numbers. I have to say,
Yeah.
and I had more super chats today than I've had in a while, and memberships.
There
So
you go. There you go.
it brought
Dude,
several kinds of numbers. Hey Zephyr.
I'm on I'm on another channel. You know what channel I'm talking about. I don't have to drop another channel. I'm on a channel and I'm arguing with somebody and he keeps getting kicked off. Dude, he paid $500. $500 to keep coming back up. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like this.
Was it chaotic
People are,
truth?
yeah, people are that invested. He made like $1,000 in super chats in one day off of me.
Yeah, I just made some money off of you tonight.
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it.
And the thing
and
about
goes,
YouTube is I
yeah,
can't. I'm forced to take. Like I can't deny it even if I wanted to. I couldn't say, "Oh,
take
I'm not
it,
taking money related to Mike."
take
Be-
it. You're a
it
content
doesn't
creator,
give you a
Jeff.
choice. You're forced to take whatever they send you.
Jeff, you're a content creator. You create content.
I host
Go for it.
content.
Go for it.
You're the one controlling the channel.
That's it.
I just host. But I don't know if you heard my comment earlier, but what you're saying that you do when you come on and take control is something that everybody that comes on here does. That's what this
Sure.
space is designed to do, for people to come up and
Yeah.
do their own thing and put their own stamp on it. And it's
You know
kind of
what's
an open mic. And so you're
what's
not doing anything different than anybody else here is doing. They're
exactly?
all
And
coming here and taking control.
the funny thing is that I'm actually very alpha. I'm super alpha,
Yeah,
and
we know that.
but
Except when I've noticed when you're around
yeah.
certain people, though, you do turn into a little bitch.
Why? But why? Why do I do that? Why do I do
Because
it?
I don't think you're alpha as you think.
Why?
There's always
Do you
an
think
alpha
that?
over the alpha.
Do you think that, Jeff, or do you think I'm baiting somebody?
Well,
You get it,
if you are, you're not
Jeff?
doing a good job.
Jeff, think about this. When I
Not if
Jeff
they're
when
they have
Jeff,
nothing to do right now but watch YouTube.
Jeff, when I kneel to somebody, I'm doing it on purpose. I can attack 24/7, nonstop. Dude, if you've seen videos of me, I can attack 6 people at once. I can rip people. Dude, boom, boom, boom. I'm just ripping people.
One day I'll
But
have
when
to
I
let you off that leash.
but when I stop and I relent, it's on purpose. It's on purpose because I'm letting the content and I'm letting it go
Well,
and
what about
go
this
and
big like
build.
troll army you're building or stuff? That doesn't sound
I don't have
like letting
I don't
something
have a
go.
troll. I don't have a troll. Dude, I have
You
no
just
army.
described it in
I
great detail. It
I
even
have
gave
no
like a forecast.
I got no army. Dude, there's people that are individually going
Now
to
you're
start attacking
gaslighting.
people. Individually. These are
No,
people on
you
their
even named
own.
some of them.
They're on their own. It has nothing to do with me. They're on their own. People are gonna start to attack other people.
No,
It's
you
gonna
said
be
you were
wild.
involved.
No, I know who they are. It's gonna be hilarious. But no, I am not a ringleader or in charge or have any influence. I have no influence on any other person. Everyone does their own thing on their own independently. They have their own way. But all I'm trying to say is this. It's going to be an interesting next couple months. It's going to be interesting. And you're going to see epic, epic battles. Jeff, you're going to see battles that are like Star Wars. It's
I'm
going to
probably
be
not going to see them because I don't watch
it's
that
going
stuff.
to be
But the
crazy.
drama
Yes,
people will be happy.
it's going to be crazy, bro. We are battle tested trolls and it's going to be sick. What's going to happen? Yo, if you've never seen like me, I think have you seen me go in troll mode, like full troll mode, like full, like
Only
on.
on here, but if you get shut
No,
down,
no,
I
you
see
haven't.
you try.
No, dude, you haven't seen me on somewhere else going full troll. Like once you see Joe in full troll, once you see him Banana in full troll, dude, it's sick. It's so legendary. Wait till you see this. It's a master class in manipulation. It is the craziest shit you've ever seen. It's like an actor. It's like you're watching a
Funny.
movie. Yeah, but
Yeah,
from
you'll have
me,
to show me a clip or something.
I will. Well, look at there's a channel called Mike Cerrone Chronicles.
Mm, I think I've seen it.
Dude, you have to see me ripping people, 6 people at once. It's freaking crazy. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen. I'm like, and I'm jumping from each person, and I'm witty and funny and just ripping them, and CT just laughing his ass off. It's funny as the whole panel is laughing. They're like, oh my god. And it's the crazy, and I'm not talking about anybody's family or kids. I'm just ripping them, and it's
You
funny.
sound like you're reliving your glory days from
Well, dude, my
yesterday.
glory days have only just begun, bro. We've only just begun to live. Dude, it's gonna start. You're gonna see the craziest next couple months you've ever seen, Jeff. You are wild.
I
And
don't know.
then
I've seen some crazy
they were
months.
trying. I was on
Take care,
docks.
Shift.
I was on docks, and then someone came up and was trying to say that. Well, do you know Mike is friends with a gay Satanist?
Who
I'm like,
said that?
who was it? Who said it? It was on Docs. And
Well, Docs has come on here before too.
I was like, yeah, I am. Yeah, I'm friends with Jeff. Yes, so? And then Joe's like, well, I don't know about that. I mean, that's none of my business. And then they're like, oh, yeah, he's a gay guy. He's Satan. Okay. I said, I can be friends with whoever I want to be friends with. It doesn't matter. And if someone has a problem with that, they can talk to me about it. But I defended you in that moment. I defended you. I'm like, so he's my friend. Who cares? But they tried to use you as like a shield to get me away. Like, dude, whatever you want to, I don't care.
Yeah, I
I don't
don't either.
care. Yeah. A gay Satanist. No, he actually is a gay Satanist. Yeah, I called him a gay Satanist. He is. He's a gay Satanist. That's what he is. I still love him. I don't care.
Mr. B, which video is it? Which link? I watched the one from earlier from Hand Bananas.
Yeah. Dude, they want us to be not friends so bad. It's crazy.
Well,
It's
I didn't hear anybody say
They
that.
gatekeep, Jeff. They gatekeep so hard. Oh my goodness. Yo,
Who if they
yo,
gate?
Pat.
This is like a worldwide open audience. Who are they
Pat S.
gatekeeping?
Yo, Pat S. comes over to CTs and drops like $50 a day in super chats. Did you know that? It's crazy. Just to make
Pat's a
comments about
generous
me.
soul.
Just to make comments about me, dude. We're laughing at you, dude. Why don't you drop the same money to Jeff? Jeff is your friend, right,
He's
bro?
dropped here.
Drop more, dude. He dropped $50 in one day to CT. Why don't you drop $50 to Jeff? Pat, why don't you give Jeff $20? If Jeff is your friend, if he's truly your friend, give him $20. Give him $20 right now, Pat. Give him $20 because I enjoy Jeff. I do. I think Jeff has a kind heart.
Welcome, Helena.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep.
Helena, salute. Salute.
What's up?
Hello. I don't know, I got scared. Do you know why?
No.
Why?
Because you saw Mike.
Is there a ghost? Is there a ghost in your room? Is there a ghost in your room?
No. You keep mentioning this event that's going to happen in a couple of months. Is it going to be like a zombie apocalypse type situation?
No.
Do I have to arm myself, or do I have to get bulletproof?
Helena, Helena, you're gonna get that. You have to get into the Pope mobile, the bulletproof Pope mobile, and just drive around the Pope mobile.
Oh
Okay,
my
so I
God.
should be
Thanks,
scared.
Pat. He said,
Yeah.
Mike, you got to match that.
I'm not matching anything. But Jeff, I just got you $20, bro. I just got you $20, my friend. There you go.
How do you know
There
I
you
didn't
go.
give him $20? Maybe
No,
it was me.
Pat just gave $20.
Pat did. That was from Pat S. Everybody.
No, that's not what I meant. But okay. All right. So I should hide and get Teflon.
Thanks, Vinny.
Teflon. Jeez.
There you go.
Oh, now I'm really nervous now.
Jeff,
Oh,
I
What's
bring money.
going on?
Jeff, I bring money. That's why
Wait, hang
people
on.
have
This
me.
serious.
I bring
What's
money.
what's going on?
Hmm?
You said you were scared.
I don't know. Mike keeps saying there's an event coming. It's like watching
There
a
is.
M. Night Shyamalan movie where that movie
Sure.
The Happening, and they said, "Oh my
See,
God,
I keep forgetting
an
he had
event
said it.
happened."
Sure. Well, so no problem. I'll explain, Helena. I'll explain what's happening. I'll explain. The leader of the sector is home. The leader of the sector. So now all the trolls are going to explode. There's going to be trolling wars.
It's
That's what I'm
starting
trying
with
to
this
say.
one right here.
It's going to be trolling wars. The people that have wronged and got away with crap in
Well-
the past are now going to be trolled into oblivion. That, Helena, it has nothing to do with you. You're a sweetheart. It's got nothing to do with you. It has nothing to do with Jeff. Jeff's a great guy. But there are other people that are going to get trolled into oblivion. You're going to see troll
No. It's funny that you took me seriously, and I didn't. I was just being sarcastic. And yeah, of course, there's not going to be anything going on. I know that,
Answering your question.
but I was being sarcastic.
I can see it. I can see the sarcasm. I can see it.
Okay. All right.
I can see it. I have never trolled you, and I never will. I never will troll you. But I mean, yeah.
I don't have
yeah.
a channel. I don't even have a channel.
I know.
Yeah, what are you
don't even
gonna
have-
do? That Helena person that with no avatar that hangs out. Oh no, she doesn't have a channel. Her said this thing
I
about you.
know. I know. It's crazy. It's wild. It's wild stuff. It's wild stuff. But Helena, I like you. I actually enjoy talking to you. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. But no, all I'm trying to say is that there are people that have wronged. There are people that have wronged other people that are going to get a reckoning. That's all I was trying to say.
Okay.
That's all I was trying
Now
to
you
say.
sound
but
like Batman.
You were talking about doxing and showing up at people's house and all kind of stuff.
Me? I'm not going to anyone's house.
No, I said you were talking about all that.
Yeah, because people were threatening to come to my home. So I was like, just come over. Come on
Yeah,
over.
but you were talking about it as part of this little, like,
Oh, it's gonna get Jeff. It's gonna get nasty. People are gonna get nasty. out there.
Only if
I'm
y'all
just telling
make
you.
it nasty, which is dumb.
It's gonna
Just
get
grow
nasty.
up.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Be
it's gonna get
adults
nasty. The
and
leader is
play
the
in the
lead.
Paddleverse like the rest of us.
Dude, the king is back. The king is back. It's gonna get
The
nasty.
king of what? Like grievance and wounded.
the king of this
fifis?
sector. The king of this sector.
Of what sector? The sector's been fine without. I don't even know who this person
The
is.
drama
the sector's
sector.
been fine.
The drama sector, dude. Just wait till you see what's gonna happen. It's gonna get crazy.
Okay, well,
I'm
I
just
hope he can
telling
stay
you.
out of jail.
Going to get crazy. It's going to
Wait a
get
minute,
crazy. I'm not
wait.
saying anyone's name. It's going to get
Jeff?
wild. That's all.
can I ask you a question, Jeff?
Yeah.
Can't you just block people? I mean, as an owner of a channel. I mean,
You can block them from the comments, but you can't block them from trying to come up on the panel.
okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing the danger here. I'm not seeing it. It's like, yeah, but you don't have to let them up and, the chat,
I'm not sure exactly, but no, this channel is in no danger. I'm just saying people that have been fighting over the last year, it's going to get crazy. That's what I'm trying to allude to.
Because y'all are
You're
going
gonna
to make it crazy. You're going to escalate.
It's going to be wild because people are going to let loose and go crazy.
Right. You don't have to let
Yeah.
loose. Y'all
Yeah.
can just
I don't want
keep
to.
staying chill.
I don't want to, but people have been waiting
Yes.
for this particular person to come back, and now this person is back, and it's going to get wild. It's going to get wild. That's all. I'm just saying it's going to get crazy. That's all.
Okay. Well,
yeah, let's get crazy. Prince.
I'm not saying I have anything to do with it.
Moose
I'm
is
just
gonna
saying
get crazy.
I foresee people getting to arguments and
There's a
scrapping it
troll
out
army.
on the YouTube streets. Yeah, I see people going nuts on YouTube. That's what I
What,
see.
what's going on, brother Mike?
What's up,
People
man?
on
Moose, what's up?
YouTube are going to
Salute,
go
salute.
nuts.
Yeah,
Salute.
man. Yeah, Moose. It's gonna pop off here really soon, brother. It's gonna pop off. My brothers, it's gonna pop
I
off real
I
soon.
just walked in the room, but like, what war are we fighting, and where do I get my
No.
ammunition?
A lot of people have been running their mouth over the past couple years, right? And now one of the leaders of the entire platform is
Joey
back.
Amico. Was it Amico just got out of prison?
Yeah. So
So now he's
it's
back
gonna
in the panelverse, and Mike is
yeah.
all puffed up because he has
I'm
this
not puffed
troll
up.
army now that's going
I'm
to go
puffed up,
around and
but
take
the thing is
like a
that
troll
people are going to
gang.
go after him. People are chomping at the bit, and then if they attack him, he has a lot of supporters that will defend him. It's going to get messy. That's all I'm trying to say.
What the hell was
Okay,
that?
well, let us know and keep the
It's an
popcorn
F-18. It's an F-18.
flowing.
Hold on.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. So
There you go. All
Are
I'm
you at
trying to say
work?
is that it's going to be interesting. That's it. I'm not saying I have anything to do with it.
I
It's just
know.
going
Yeah,
to be
we got that
interesting.
part. You said that about 30 times.
What's up, Helena?
That's right, brother. Yo, Goose, you see, I was on Jax. You see me on Jax glazing his balls? I was on Jax glazing his balls. It was hilarious, dude. Oh,
I've
it
been
was funny
working. I
as
didn't
shit.
see that.
It was so funny, dude.
I had
That's right, brother.
That's right, brother. We're gonna go over to Jackson. We're gonna tell him how awesome he is. God bless him. Praise God.
Shit was hilarious, dude. He was fighting with Margot. The shit was hilarious, bro.
who are these people? I don't know any of them.
That's why my name is like, is this real, man? Because like, I feel like we're like all living in different realities at the same fucking time, and I don't know
Oh,
where.
dude.
Yeah, good point. Good point.
Can we
Yeah.
all agree that we're actually living in the Matrix? This is not even a real reality. This is
Yeah.
just the Matrix.
No, this is reality, I'm afraid. Yeah. I'm afraid it is. Oh, my mic went out. Later.
Okay. Bye. Oh shit, dude. The freaking F-18s are flying in at fucking 10 o'clock at night. Sorry, guys. I have to keep muting. Sorry, guys. All right, you guys there? Sorry. They're flying overhead.
I
Yeah,
think
Moose, it's been hilarious on these streets. It's been hilarious, man. It's been so fun. It really has. It really has been fun. But no, Jack he was really cool today. Like I was on his panel for a while. He was super cool. But Margo comes up with her BS. It was hilarious, man. And then he flipped on her. He's like started cursing at her. It's funny as shit, man. It's funny as shit, man. You bitch. Like,
that's the thing. It's like, bro, you can't preach love and light and like, love without fear, live without fear, and then all of a sudden, like somebody pisses you off, and you just like turn into like a demon.
yeah.
Like,
I love Flow State, but dude, the video of him sitting on the bed next to Jack was cringe as fuck. Dude, that was great. They're
Lord, what all
sitting in
did
a
I
hotel
miss?
room together on a bed. I'm like, what are you doing?
oh, dude,
Crazy.
that was fucking hilarious. That was hilarious. Taking Jack home with them.
You put the and friggin' Flo put the Pope hat on. I was like, dude, get that hat off, bro. Stop. He like puts
He
the Pope
still
hat
wears
on.
that.
Yeah, I was like, stop doing that, bro. Yeah. Yo, do you guys see that President Biden has stage 4 cancer? Stage 4 cancer?
Yeah,
Wow.
we talked about that yesterday. There was a big conspiracy theory around it. Oh, did Helena
Yes.
drop?
Yeah,
And I
she
hope
left a while
track's
ago.
still
She left a while ago. She goes, yeah, she just got tired of me. But
of
the
you. What
thing,
happened?
is that my mic's not working. Goodbye. And she just left.
Oh.
Yeah, she hates me. But the whole thing is the
Oh,
whole
you.
thing.
Okay, I
No, I'm
thought you were
joking.
Moose.
I'm joking. But the whole thing is that so
You understand.
the president has one of the best doctors, you know, in America, you know, that monitors his health. You know, it's a master surgeon, all this other stuff. And he went through all of these different checkups. And you're telling me all of a sudden now he has stage 4 cancer and he was never been sick? Dude, this entire thing is bullcrap.
Like, so,
It's
okay, well then,
bullcrap.
what's the real version that they knew the whole time, and what?
They knew the whole time. They knew the entire time.
And what? Like, what's
Because
the
if he had,
conspiracy?
because if he had cancer to that degree, he would have never got elected. He never got elected.
You talking about even before 2020?
Yes. Stage
Oh my
4
God,
means
y'all. Well, y'all need to.
Jeff.
I think he
Stage
has
4
AIDS,
means
but that never mind.
Jeff.
They would have
Stage 4
just run
means
somebody else. Like, that's not even that
no.
big of a conspiracy.
They didn't want Kamala. They didn't want Kamala in office. Dude, stage 4 means he has about what, 6 months? That's it.
But she wasn't even a candidate in 2020.
I
She had
think he's
dropped
been sick.
out
I think he's been sick for a long time, and I think they've been hiding everything. I think they've been hiding his
because of the
decline
2020 election.
because they didn't want. Yeah, they did not want Trump there, so they put basically someone that was sick, passing away in office.
Okay.
Can you imagine if we went to war? What could he possibly do, dude? The guy can't even form a
You sound
speech.
like you would war right now.
I mean, I'm personally not worried about Biden or Trump. Like, I
Yeah,
I have to
I'm
go to
not
work
either.
every day, regardless of which guy shits on the pot.
Yep. Burgers got to be flipped. Fries got to be made. Definitely
These
I
fries.
make
freaking
burgers,
F-18s, man.
Jeff.
These F-18s are
Baked
unfreaking
burgers?
believable.
I don't flip burgers.
Oh, you don't. Oh, they have the machine that flips them now.
Do
These F-
they?
these F-18s don't stop.
They, I got fries at McDonald's the other day, y'all, and they have this little cup machine that like spins around, and it pulls a cup, and then it squirts something in
What's
it,
up
and it
with the
pulls a
little
lid,
shitty
and
shoe?
I was trying to figure out what it was for.
Jeff, what's with all the shitty shoestring style fries? Like, what happened to the old, like, fucking golden fries that, like, McDonald's used to be known for?
I love the shitty shoestring fries.
You like the new fries better?
To me, they're the same. Like I don't even they're exactly like I remember them.
Oh, the flavor is
The
just not.
best.
I don't know.
But
Yeah.
y'all eat like if someone that eats them regularly would notice the difference. Like, oh, these are the new fries. I could tell. But
I
to me,
missed.
they taste almost exactly like 30 years ago.
I haven't
I
tried them in
missed.
like 15 years. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I,
please, Moose,
I
feel
was
free
just
to
saying,
continue.
I haven't tried them in like 15 years, and I asked my buddy to bring me something to eat, and he fucking went to McDonald's, and I was like, bro, I don't eat that shit. And he's all, well, it's $15. And I'm like, what? 15
What?
fucking dollars? And so I was like, all right, whatever. I was like, I could get a real fucking burger for that price. And so anyways, I ate a Big Mac, and it was just like, it tasted like fucking, I don't know, man, like rubber. And then I had the
Oh,
fries, and I was like, what happened to the joy in those fries? You know, I just didn't, like, there wasn't no, like, nice, salty flavor. Like, it just wasn't good.
Yeah,
oh.
yeah. Dude, I miss the old Wendy's. Like when Wendy's, like years and years ago, Wendy's had the best hamburgers. Wendy's with the soft buns, with the never frozen meat. Dude,
And they were
Wendy's.
square.
Oh my God, dude. So, dude, growing up, it was White Castle. Like we had White Castles, the little sliders. That's what we
Oh,
ate. But
those things. Oh,
when I came to Virginia, it was Wendy's. Like I never ate McDonald's. Never. I don't like
So you
McDonald's.
didn't
Jeff
grow up
likes the
with
fries.
McDonald's and the McDonald's
No,
playground and all
no,
that?
no, no, no. It was White Castle.
You
It was
poor,
always White
deprived,
Castle.
underdeveloped child.
White Castle, and then we would get Chinese food. Chinese food. You can go and get a big plate of Chinese food, some pork lo mein with an egg roll. Yo, for $5, bro. A big ass
Really?
plate of food with an egg roll for $5. I went 2 days ago and I got, because I love egg rolls. Egg rolls are like my cheat. Because I'm trying to get healthy again, so I go get egg
They're
rolls,
not that
right?
unhealthy, are they?
They're
Fuck
very
yeah, they're
unhealthy.
deep fried, son.
Very unhealthy. So I got
Isn't
three
it
egg rolls.
mostly cabbage and stuff? Like, just put it in the microwave. You don't have to
No,
deep fry it.
they're disgusting. They're horrible for you. I got 3 egg rolls, bro. It was $8.50
It's a
for
little
3 egg
thin. The egg
rolls.
roll wrappers are the
Eight
thinnest
eight
thing in the world you could buy to eat.
$8.50. I'm like, what, dude? I can spend $20 at Walmart and I can make 6 hamburgers for $20. The price of food is so ridiculous. It's out of control. How
And you
I
know
buy
what's,
ridiculous
food
prices are.
myself, and it's not that. Take care,
dude,
track. I don't find it that
you know what's
I'm
burdensome.
talking
insane?
about,
Guys, like
yeah.
today, someone ordered like, oh, I don't want to dox myself, but they ordered like a 99-cent item and they had it delivered. Like they had 3 99-cent items and paid DoorDash like $5 to have it delivered. Like the cost of the delivery is more than the food, bro.
The
Yeah.
greatest thing ever, the greatest hack ever was the $5 footlong from Subway. The $5 footlong. Okay, you would get a meatball sub. You get a meatball sub, and you get all the veggies on it: green peppers, onions. I mean, everything, all just covered on that thing, and it was $5, and it was 2 meals. It was 2 meals. A meal was $2.50 for an actual meal.
Yep.
You know, so like back in the day when you were like a teenager, that was like the best thing you could ever think of. And then they used to put a lot of meat on them. It wasn't like a tiny little sub. They used to blow them up. Like you roll
I
them
worked
up.
at a Subway. I was a sandwich artist. I used
Well,
to make them.
that's part of the psychological like effect though, is like when they first start out, they like Starbucks did this when they first started out. They would give you, like, say you had a bad experience, well, they would give you a coupon for a free drink, right? And so
Yeah.
like they would give away so much shit.
Sure. We have something over here called zeros. You don't have zeros, right? Probably don't have zeros. There was Blimpie. You ever have
Oh,
Blimpie where
Blimpies
you're
is
at?
my favorite. I love a
Yeah.
Blimpie. Pat's willing to put up $5 if Mike will.
I don't pay to come on panels. I just don't. Sorry, I just don't do it.
He
Yeah,
doesn't pay
I
to
just
play, dude.
No,
I
he
don't pay to
doesn't.
play.
It's
I'm
to
sorry.
support the channel that you come on and take over and control that you
I
can't
don't,
even chip
dude.
in for.
You've already gotten so much super chats just because of me, so I don't have to pay anything. I'm just.
So he's
Uh,
indirectly claiming credit for all the other money. So
yeah, of
saying that
course, of
that's way
course.
more than $5. He
So
shouldn't
yeah,
actually have to
I was on,
pay
a, yeah,
$5.
I was on a different channel where I was on a different channel, and they're like, you have to pay $100 to come up, and then people paid $500 for me to come up. So I don't have to pay anything. I just don't have to.
No,
No, I'm not
no
saying you,
one
Jeff.
said
This
you
is a
had to
this is a
pay
different
anything.
channel. No, not you, Jeff. This is a different channel. So Pat S, keep spending the money. Just keep sending Jeff money. You've already sent him what, $30 already? Is it $30 already?
Well, let's not discourage the guy.
Yeah, $30. Why don't you send $50? Yeah, Pat. If your
Here,
pockets are
I'll
so
send you a
deep,
little a prayer
yeah,
cloth. Let me see.
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sure I have
Pat,
one lying
send
around.
another 20. Pat,
Blessed
if
by
you're a
Satan
baller,
himself.
Pat, if you're a baller, Pat, if you're truly a baller and you want to shut me up, send another $20. If
It's
you
not
want to
going to
shut
shut
me
him up
up,
though,
and I will actually,
unless you're going to
dude.
drop.
If Pat, listen, Jeff, if Pat sends $20, I will on camera get on my knee and say, I love you, Pat. I'll do it. On camera. I'll do it. So, Pat, if you send $20, I will get on my knee and I will say, I love you, Pat. I'll do it. On camera. I don't mind. Ain't no shame in my game. Ain't no shame in my game. All right? Pay the sexy lumberjack.
Some would disagree.
Pay that sexy lumberjack. Do it. Do it. He's chopping woods and taking hoes. Do it. Pat, send the $20. Do it. Pat, do it, Pat. Anyway, but the whole thing is that, yeah, it's just funny how people will pay up. They will. I personally, I have money. I just don't pay to play. That's just me.
So you're able to talk other people out of their
Jeff,
money.
do you see the brilliance?
I did. It's yeah.
Pat, if you really have that kind of money, send Jeff $20 right now. I will get on my knee. I will put the camera to my face and I say, Pat, I bow to you, sir, or ma'am, or him or her, whatever you are. Whatever you are, Pat. So do it.
Oh, I assumed it was a him. Because of the avatar.
No, you never know. You never know.
It's like
Jeff.
the movie, like Pat. What is it?
Right? We were talking to somebody for like a year online with an avatar, and then they cammed up, and it was like a dude, and then kind of found out it's like a fat lady. Like the whole, like, what the hell? Like it was like
a real YouTuber named Pat that you thought was a dude?
No, it wasn't Pat. It was somebody, I can't remember the name offhand, but we thought it was a guy the whole time. Had a guy's avatar. It was a guy's name, and the person cam slipped, and it was a fat lady.
But everybody's a fat lady to you. You've called so many people fat ladies.
I'm telling you. We're like, yo.
I'm telling you too.
Yeah. Lady. Yeah, so hopefully Pat steps up. Pat, step up to the plate, bro. Come on, drop the money.
That's Pat in the avatar? Hang on. Let me see if I can blow it up. I just thought it was some celebrity photo or something.
That's right, brother. Oh my goodness.
That's Pat?
My elbow is killing me.
Wow. I've never looked closely before.
I went to class, man, and my elbow, my elbow is swollen.
What's the kickoff game? Oh, at first I thought this was football, but you mean the thing where someone pays to kick people off?
Hey, man, I'm King Catharsis, man.
I tried that once or twice, so we floated this little menu once, and that's when there was a little troll group that abused it.
Yeah.
Got it taken away.
Have him send you a dollar a minute, Jeff, $1 a minute. So if he wants to send you $10, kick me for 10 minutes. Kane, if you got that money, bro, if you got that spitbox money.
10 minutes without you on a panel, what are we going to do for 10 minutes?
If you can wipe that spit off the box, send $10 to Jeff. Send him some fry money. Hook him up.
You got to find something else about Kane. Then that's a joke that's going to milk itself dry.
Dude, no, it irritates the shit out of him. It's the best joke.
I think the dunk tank is like, I don't know. It's just such a dirty fucking game. Like, it's for fucking losers. Like, all right, let's get rid of this fucker. Give me $10. Like, it's a flow state move. Like,
I don't like flow state.
Moose, I got paid to be kicked off CTs for an hour and a half for $150 today. $150. I swear to God.
It's like,
how long were you on before they paid?
About 2 hours.
Oh Lord.
I mean,
dude, I'm a mod. Okay. I'm a mod. I'm actually a mod. It only has like 10 mods. I'm a mod. Dude, he kicked me off for an hour and a half for $150. And you know what? Capitalism is great. Go for it. Get your money. Get your money.
All right.
I love being a corporate beta
right,
bitch.
but to sit here and contemplate it is kind of weird. It's like that means that you kind of want to kick them off, and I don't know.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. We all play a part. We all play a part in the game. but I'm not gonna be gone off the channel. It's just if I have to step. And dude, all I did was go
Well,
outside and
I'm in
cut the
control of
lawn.
all
I
that.
cut the lawn and ran an errand and came right back on panel again. And the dude made $150. It was no big deal. Like I cut my lawn and went and paid my water bill and then just came back online. It's no big deal. I don't get emotional. I don't get upset. It's funny as shit. Make your money. So Kane catharsis. If you can pull money out of your spit box, then give some money to Jeff and kick me off. I don't care.
Kane does. Kane
don't
Kane
care.
does contribute.
I don't
He
care.
absolutely does.
It is what it is. I mean, dude. I mean, Kane.
Sorry.
Yeah, Kane catharsis. You don't have a girlfriend, so you have extra money. You got extra money. So you have the money because you have no woman to fuck. So just do it.
You don't know his life.
When I harness Moose and his trolling skills, and we go
Now
after
you
people.
controlling Moose too?
No. When I harness me and his trolling skills, it's going to be ugly for some people. For some
Is he
people.
part of the troll army?
Oh
Are
God,
y'all gonna enlist Moose?
Moose is a troll on a different level. He's like atmosphere, like you know the atmosphere where you go above space and gravity goes away. That's the kind of troll he is. He's in the atmosphere. So I love it. I love the fact that he doesn't attack me. Thank God he doesn't attack me. I love it.
we have an understanding. We have a brotherhood, dude. It's like honor among thieves, but
That's
we're
it.
not thieves.
Dude, if he attacked me, I'd be up Schitt's Creek. So I love it. I love it. That's why I'm nice to him. But the whole thing with Kane catharsis, he just likes he likes to spit in boxes. He likes to spit in boxes and ride scissor lifts all day long. That's what he likes to do. I'm not knocking the guy. I'm not knocking him.
You're knocking him. You've knocked him plenty.
But if he wants to pay to kick me off, go for it. Jeff, make as much money as possible, you sexy
Yes,
lumberjack.
that's what I'm here for.
As much money as possible, right?
Love money.
Dude, Jeff, you're chopping wood and loving men. It's awesome. You're a sexy lumberjack.
Man, Mike, you're kind of turning me on. I'm even turning myself on thinking about it.
Wow.
Money and men.
That's it. Hey, whatever you do in your personal life, Jeff,
and log cabins in the woods.
Up to you. Yo, you remember Lincoln Logs? Remember we were kids, Lincoln Logs?
Yeah, I used to have some and Tinker Toys.
Oh, you guys got to stop that in the chat. If I have to go inside and stop smoking, I'm gonna have.
Don't make the moose come back. His antler's even bigger than mine.
Oh no!
Come on, man.
Shit!
Do you spit in a box for real? Oh, I was defending you this whole time.
Yeah,
man, I spit.
At least use a cup or.
Moose.
Nobody used an actual spittoon. They all used it was like a McDonald's cup or something.
You have to, Jeff. You have to
and
realize,
pick
and
it
Moose
up and
knows
have
this.
That spit sloshing around in it.
The brilliance of my irritation of people. I irritate people so badly.
Why are you proud of that? That's
he's sitting there. Dude, he's sitting there right now with his patchy beard that he glues on with fucking Gorilla Glue, spitting in a box right now, going, "Fuck that guy, man."
That's not what he does. He even streams from work. You know that.
Fuck that guy, brother.
I swear to God, man, if I was more than 5'4", I'd punch him. I swear.
I know, but what's your problem with country people in general? Or
nothing.
Talk
dude,
like that.
Dude, I love country
That's not
people.
Even how he talks.
I just hate Kane. I
know, but why use something
people.
about him that applies to all these other people too?
He's a hillbilly.
I know, but there's a lot of cool hillbillies.
That movie with that kid with the banjo that had the big
Deliverance.
dueling banjos. No. Dude, when I go like this, ting. He gets so mad. It's
So why do you,
hilarious.
that's like a child. That's something a child would do. Pati, look, he's getting mad. Let me do it
Jeff, I'm
again.
immature.
Pati, he, he.
Jeff, I'm immature, dude. I
This is
admit
an
I'm
adult
immature. I
channel.
mean, I admit it. I'm not faking the funk, Jeff. It's funny. It's funny,
To
Jeff.
you?
To everyone. Everyone's
No,
laughing.
nobody's laughing.
It's hilarious.
And if they are, they stop the first 9 times they heard it.
Jeff, please don't be like you're the moral high ground. Come on, this is hilarious. It's funny as hell.
I'm not trying to be moral high ground.
They make
Me,
fun
the
of me.
Satanist, the moral high
This
ground.
guy, this
Something's way
guy,
astray.
this guy makes 6 channels a week about me, so I can battle him back. It's funny. It's tit for tat.
Yeah, but not on my channel. That's not what my channel's for. And
All
I
right,
tell
I'll
people
stop.
the
I'll
same
stop.
thing that try to do it to you. And you know
I'll
all of
stop.
this. You've
I'll
heard it
stop,
like
Jeff. I
30,
apologize.
50
I
times.
apologize. Moose, this is the best content ever. Like, but Jeff, I will stop. Let's talk about like world peace or like
Have you ever heard
anything
us
you want
talk
to talk.
about world peace on here?
That's a fucking fact right there. Like the only time we talk about that, Alcott comes over and tries to go, hey, can I just take over for just?
That's right, brother.
Right, that's what I'm saying, Mike. You're not any different than Jack Dalcott or anybody else that comes here.
Jeff, would you like to end all wars, Jeff? Would you like to end all wars? I'm just asking.
No. I try to not start them, but I can't imagine life without some kind of conflict.
Do you realize that chaos is what drives this whole thing we call YouTube? You have to have chaos, Jeff. You have to have chaos. Yes, you have nights where, and think about this, Jeff. Hear me out. We're creating chaos, but we're actually within the lines of, we're not going too far.
I don't mind chaos. We have chaos on here all the time.
Yeah. We're not going too far.
I
But
wouldn't
the
say
problem
this is
is
a
that
particularly structured channel.
the problem is that some people go too far with their level of
What's
trolling.
too
right?
far for somebody that in a few months is going to pull off the most amazing trolling that the world's ever seen?
Sure.
What's too far?
Well, too far would be someone yelling, "I banged your dead mom," and laughing. And
That's too far to you.
Yeah, and that's what just happened
Lord.
on
You need
another
to stay
channel.
off the internet.
Yeah. And that's disgusting. And then another person, "I banged her too." And it's just like like, okay, all right.
They were doing stuff like that on AOL. Like that's just like if come on, you know this. You
But
know where
what
you
that
are.
shows is they have no trolling skills. It's potty humor. It's potty humor, and it's not funny.
Honestly,
and even
what it shows, Mike, is it just shows the whole world that they have a small penis, and instead of showing them like physically, like pulling it out of their pants, like giving everybody a peek, they're just telling you through their words.
Yeah. And it's sad because, you know what? I love a great troll. Moose is a good troll. I think I'm a decent troll. But you can troll.
I thought
and
you were
laugh.
the master best troll of the universe. Come on. See,
am
you're
I
doing
the-
it again
am
where
I
you're
the
telling
best?
different versions of the same
I
thing.
do want to say that I
Thank
am
you,
one of the only
comrade.
trolls that have taken over, I think, 3 channels from their owners and trolled the fuck out of them, and then gave it back to them.
Mm-hmm.
Who, Mike?
No, me.
Oh, yeah.
Actually took control. Yeah.
Oh, no
I
doubt.
took
No
control
doubt.
They
of,
like
uh,
handed the
Snappy's
StreamYard
channel.
keys to Moose.
Yeah.
I took his whole fucking thing, his whole channel, and I did whatever I wanted with it. And then Jack Alcott's, I took his channel because he wanted Paul Enslaved so bad. So I made an entertaining circus on Paul's birthday, like 8 hours long. It was the most epic video that they took down.
Dude, Moose, you put the channel owner backstage.
Oh man, you remember that? He was yelling at me. He's like, "You motherfucker!" I was like, "We're not gonna have that right now."
Dude, you put Jeff. He put the panel owner backstage and clowned him backstage.
It was
Holy
golden.
shit!
Jeff trained Mike to milk himself.
I've
Another
never
one from
seen
Comrade.
anything.
Thank you.
I've
Keep the
never
insults coming.
Moose. Moose, I've never seen anything like it. I'm like, well, this can't be real. Like, this
He
is
is kind of
actually
milking
happening.
himself, isn't he?
He goes, stop putting me freaking
I am
backstage, you
milking him.
mother effer. Oh my God, dude. Holy crap. It was wild.
Is he could have just turned it off. Like if he would have just ended the stream, it would have just been done, and I would have
Dude, that Moose, that was so mean, dude. You're a bastard, bro. Like that's so messed up, bro. That is foul, bro. Like you had
But
that.
it wasn't because like
I know, but it's just like it was just a master class in trolling. It was a master troll.
it
Like it was.
brought together, and then they worked together for like months after that. And like they, Jack was pissed off at me, but he got exactly what he wanted out of it.
Yeah, no doubt. That's right, brother. That's right, brother. Brothers and
That's right,
sisters.
brother. Sometimes you have to burn down a couple kingdoms to to get to where you want to go. And like the worst part is, bro, is like Jack Talcott still thinks he's gonna be like a life coach when he's homeless and on the road.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know, Moose, do you like King Steven? Do you like that guy? Hello.
Steven is a fucking prick, but he's funny as fuck.
Funny as shit, dude.
Sometimes.
He comes up and he just goes, hello.
Hello, brothers and sisters.
Yeah, he always he like always plays the friend with Jack, and it's like 50
Oh my
first dates.
God, dude. Dude,
It's
he's
like Turbo Tom. Jack is like Turbo Tom. It's like, hi, I'm Tom.
King Steven is like the worst Canadian guy in the world. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, he reminds me of Hannibal Lecter if he was like inbred.
Hello, Clarice. Hello, Clarice. Holy crap. Dude, oh my God. Yo, I was fighting. Yo, did you see me fight with Illumitami today? Oh my God, it was hilarious.
Why would you bother trying to fight with Illumitami?
Because I'm on Jack's panel, and Illumitami is methed out of his mind as usual. He's methed out of his mind. And he starts attacking Jack. So I was like, in his mind, I was like, fuck it. So I just started ripping him. I started ripping Illumitami. It was hilarious. Dude, you got to see dude, I ripped Tommy. It was funny as shit. I went into troll mode. It was funny as hell. Yeah.
Why do you think you're so funny?
I am funny.
No. You know what? It was a while ago. I don't know. It was a
here
week
she
ago.
comes. She's getting wound up. She's getting wound up now. Here she comes. She's getting wound up.
I'm not wound up.
My friend, hang on. Helena, go ahead.
First off, I'm very well behaved. I'm actually breaking a lot of nerve endings being well behaved right now. You repeated something I said in another chat to get a laugh. You're not that funny. And I'm sorry, Paisan, but you gotta key it down a little bit. Okay, I got more laughs. I know you're real mad at me now, and I'm gonna get all this shit, and I know it. I got more laughs during the airplane discussion, and you tried to resurrect it, but you couldn't, because that is even a stupid talent which, it's what it is. It's a stupid talent. And you tried to resurrect it by repeating things I said. Okay? So you're not that funny. And I know I'm going to get shit for this. You just keep saying, it was hilarious. I was hilarious. That doesn't make you funny. Okay? I used to win awards for being funny writing editorials. Okay? You're not that funny. That's all. But, peace, and I wish you, yeah, and everybody's going to come after me now, but, it's like, whatever. I couldn't take it anymore.
Beautiful. That was beautiful. Like the mic drop, you didn't even say anything.
That was a
you were
mic
just
drop.
like, you just fucking were like, fuck it.
I got to the fuck it portion of.
Do y'all want him back on to respond?
God.
Oh, don't ask me. I'm here for entertainment tonight.
Okay. I'll leave it up to like I'm
I'm
okay either way.
I'm just chilling. I'm
But I
smoking.
I backstaged him because he wasn't letting you talk. But I want him to at least have a
No, all
chance.
that stuff I said was true. Okay, he repeated a few lines that I said in previous chats so that he could try and get a laugh. But funny is funny. Either you're funny or you're not. And what he was trying to recreate something that happened.
Did
And
you say
it
that
didn't.
you had sex with his mom? Is that what he was like bringing up?
No, it was all trivia lingo stuff,
Oh,
like
okay.
movie trivia stuff. Yeah.
Pat, I'm not gonna ban him, but I'll if you think of something else for $9.99, I might honor some other request. And thank you
Anyway, I'm really sorry I broke. I just broke.
just
But
now.
I work with people that
well, when I
break.
said all that stuff, I mean, I kind of had a.
Oh,
It's like,
it
okay,
all
I can't
sounded
stand it
normal to
anymore.
me. I thought that was what
Oh,
was
it
in
did.
there, waiting to come out.
Well, it was waiting to come out. But it's don't. I'm so funny. I'm so funny. It's
Well, let's
like,
get. He's got a
Mike, this
retort.
has nothing to do with Moose.
What?
This is what he's like. Moose, let's go. Like Mike fantasized about having a troll team that he could like tag team people with. That's why he's so excited about this prison
I didn't
guy.
even enjoy doing that. I didn't even enjoy doing that. And like tomorrow, I'll be like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have said that. But
No, I think if that's what was in you, you absolutely should have let it out.
uh,
Oh shit! Look at
So
that
Mike,
smile.
she said you were lying, like stealing her stuff and lied about her on other panels.
no, I
You were
didn't say
wrong for that.
lie. It's just that you tried to recycle some of my lines. That's all. I didn't say lie.
Oh, I
Well,
guess I
whatever.
added the
Recycle.
lying part, just assuming that
Mike,
that was
I
part
have
of
to
it.
ask you this question, brother. Brother,
Yes.
were you recycling content and bringing it to Jeff's channel? Were you watering it down?
I was not, sir. I was not. No.
You were
Helena, I'm sorry.
plagiarist.
Helena, I'm sorry if I upset you. I do apologize if I upset you. You seem very emotional, so I do apologize.
Oh, okay. That's the same thing as saying I'm pissed.
I'm going to switch back to my real voice. If I actually upset you, I do apologize. I apologize.
You played the
I mean,
emotion card.
you seem upset, and I wasn't regurgitating anything. The thing is that this is content. This is why people come to see this channel.
That's what
Because
I
it's
keep telling
fun.
you.
We joke. We go back and forth. We joke around. I don't take offense to anything. But it seems
Yes,
like
you
you're
do.
getting
You do.
offended.
You do.
It
You
seems like
do.
you're getting
Because I
offended.
have to tell you the same thing constantly. And
Just
it's
the
always
emotional
fun.
thing. It's like
I
that's
don't get
code
offended.
for
I don't get offended. So
just
Helena,
being
if I upset you,
Hang on. That's
Helena,
code for what?
Hmm?
You said that's code for what?
Oh, it's code for crazy bitch.
well, I didn't call you that. I never
I
disrespected
know,
You
you.
but
said
I know
emotional.
Yeah.
whole
She's getting
place
I
emotional.
works.
I disagree
Emotional.
with that one. Like I would just call someone a crazy bitch if they're a crazy bitch.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not.
No, I'm not
Bruce, you're
saying
not going
she
to pull
is.
me into
I'm just
that. Yeah, no.
I'm saying
But the
there's
thing
no
is,
subtlety there.
yeah,
Like
Helena, I've always been cool with you. So if I offended you, I apologize. I was trying to make content and have fun and laugh. That's all I was trying to do. That's all I was trying to do. So I wasn't
All right,
trying to
fine.
offend you whatsoever.
No. My whole argument is be original.
That you're not
Um,
funny.
yeah, I'm original.
If
I'm
you're
not
using other
funny.
people's content.
So I'm not funny, Helena. I'm not funny at all. I don't make people laugh.
Um,
They laugh at a lot.
Sure.
yeah,
So
I'm not sure how to
Helena,
answer
let
that.
me ask you this, and I want to ask you this. And this is an honest question. Human being to human being, who do you think brings more to the channel, you or me? You or me? Who brings
I
more?
haven't even been
Who
here.
brings more to the channel? You
I
or me?
haven't even been here.
Do you think people come to see
you
Mike
know,
Cerrone? Do you think people come to see Helena? I'm asking you a question.
Oh, you hurt my feelings now.
I'm not
Oh
hurting your feelings.
no, I'm gonna have to cry
I'm
my.
asking you.
Let me do it a different way. Who
I
manages
don't
to
have 15
consistently stay
hours to
on the
be on
panel
this panel,
regularly?
and I'm relatively new. So,
Right.
hey man, I don't know. Wait, you think you make me cry?
Who do you think is
I'm
more
not gonna.
popular?
I'm not gonna
Who do you?
cry.
I'm asking you. I'm asking you. Who do you think brings more? I'm asking you
You're
in your
talking about
opinion.
numbers. You're talking about numbers. Hey,
I'm talking
everybody
about
in the live chat.
in
Everybody in the live chat.
conversation. I'm
If
saying
you
in
think I bring
conversation
more,
and
vote
people.
1. If
Who
you think
brings
Mike
more?
brings
All
more,
right.
vote 2.
Can
Ooh,
I
she
have the
just created a
stage real
poll.
quick for just 1 second, Jeff? I just want the stage for just 1 second. All right. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, people out there, welcome to the congregation of the damned. If you believe that Mike Cerrone offers more content, more energy, attention, and value to this channel, please donate. Even a slight dollar will be a vote in Mike Cerrone's favor. And if you believe that Helena has brought more content to this channel, please, please also donate with the super sticker or the chat thing that says Helena, you are the one. All right, thank you. Now take the floor away.
You're the one.
Wow, that was good.
Jeff, Jeff, there's a brilliance in some people's trolls, and I'm telling you, I love it. I love this channel. I love it. I love
Well,
it.
so far I
It's
think Elena's
amazing.
winning.
That's great. I hope she
You
does
find
win. I
Moose
hope.
annoying? A lot of people do.
No, not at all. Moose is awesome. Moose is
Some people.
awesome, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
No, but
I
that's
think
how
he's
people
never
really
bothered me.
feel. Like, that's how people feel. They get jealous because sometimes I get center stage, sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm not. Oftentimes I'm sharing, with the audience something about my life that they wouldn't share because they don't have the courage to get up here themselves. And like, it's just sad. It's just sad because,
It
like,
is.
whereas I wouldn't go out of my way to be like, yeah, you're a little bitch in the chat talking shit.
No.
I would be like, I just never even fucking bring up your name. Like, and that's the thing. Like,
You know,
I don't know. You just when you get on panel, you become somebody that everybody else wants to be, and they just
that's
can't
it.
live up
That's
to
it.
it.
And Jeff, do you see why people hate certain people so much? Because you know why, Jeff? Because they're peanut butter and jealous. They hate us because they
Of
ain't
you.
us.
They're jealous of you.
That's the problem.
Hate
People
us
like
because they ain't us.
they hate
That
us
is
because they ain't us.
facts.
That's
I
all it
find that a little
is.
bit hard to believe.
Jeff, you don't believe that? You don't believe people
That
emulate people because they want to be like them? They want to be have that same
yeah, I don't believe
energy?
that's what's happening here with you in this case. This is my opinion, observation.
Jeff,
Okay.
you are Jeff. You are blessed. You are blessed to have certain people that come on your channel that are literally showstoppers. And no, hear
That's
me
a
out. Hear me out.
that's a
Hear
good
me
way
out.
of putting it. Excellent
Because
branding.
because we because we love you. We actually love you. We actually enjoy being around you. We come here voluntarily because we like being around you because you have a certain energy and a certain way of just how you are. We enjoy you and we want to see the best for you. But the problem is that other people come here to try to derail Jeff's secret sauce. It's called Jeff's secret sauce. Okay, and you created
Well,
something
according to
that
you, you're one of those people.
Jeff, people want to break down what you've built. Jeff, you've worked hard to build this. We've all chipped in, we've all helped, but it's all about you. It's all on your shoulders, Jeff. It's all on your shoulders.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm
So
not worried.
yeah,
That's where it's been the whole
but
time.
all I'm trying to say is this: what you're doing, Jeff, is working. It's actually working. So don't change the recipe. Keep going, dude. You'll be
Let
at
me
1,200
keep letting you
subs,
on the troll.
dude. You'll be at 1,200 subs in the next 2 months.
Then I won't need you
Just
anymore. You know when I hit 1,000, I won't need you anymore.
going.
Mike, we got a guy in the chat that's harsh. He's
Oh,
saying that
really?
there's not a man out there that would pay $50 to be you.
I don't know. Yeah, Hong Kong Fui. I'm sure that's a real account. I'm sure that's not a sock account. that's Hong Kong Fui. Hiya! Hooya! Hoo! Yeah, I'm sure that's a real account. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm sure that's a real account. Yeah.
Can you say the theme music?
Jeff, I went over to a
What's the
channel
theme
and there
music
was
of Hong
70 sock accounts. It's insane, crazy,
Yeah,
but it
Oh, I
brings
believe it.
numbers to your channel. It brings
it
numbers.
does. And just to point out, I can read. It's hard when my screen is a phone and it's sitting like
Yeah.
across the fucking room from me.
Look.
That's my fault though, brothers
Oh,
and
we have a very
sisters.
special guest in the back.
Who is it? Jack
We have
Talcott?
another female joining the panel.
That's right,
Jack
brother.
Talcott?
Can you
Let him up.
flash the cam real quick just so I can
Moose, brother, let him
verify?
up, brother.
Brother.
Come on, brother.
Let the cream rise to the top.
It.
The cream.
Oh, maybe not. I might have caught a troll.
Was that
Moose, you kill
was
me,
that
dude.
Jesse Howell's girlfriend?
Kill me. You
Or
kill
maybe
me,
not.
dude.
Let's see.
Let's see. Put a banner up.
Okay,
Jeff, put a banner up.
it's yes, we do have a special guest. Everyone welcome Miss Bexx.
Oh shit! Welcome to the show.
Well,
Well,
yeah,
hello.
welcome.
Hi. Hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
I'm a
Hello,
chick.
sister.
Hello, sister. Hello.
Hello.
I just wasn't sure if you needed a no-necked granny penny wearing Me Too movement moving cult leader, feminist cult leader by any chance on
I
panel.
know someone who's looking for one.
Because I know I would like to lead with kindness, but I always could follow with the throat punch, you know.
Hallelujah, amen.
Miss Beck's sister, Mrs. Beck's sister. Let's end all wars, sister. Let's go to DC in our RV. We'll sleep in the same bed as Flow State, and we'll all make this happen. What do you think, sister?
Well, Mr. Mike, I just think that perhaps you might want to end your inner struggle first.
Okay, hold on. Before you end the inner struggle, were you insinuating that Flow State was having sex with Jack Talcott?
No, they just cuddled. No, they just cuddled. They cuddled.
Got wild.
Yeah, just a cuddle. Hype. Nothing. No touching. Just cuddling. And you know what? Flow State was wearing the Pope hat. He was wearing his Pope hat. But he was naked. He was naked, Moose.
Well, that brings me back to your inner struggle, Michael. Referring to the game.
What is my inner struggle? So listen, go ahead and release the troll. So please go forward. Go ahead and release the troll. Go ahead.
I thought I was a troll releaser.
Well, I just think that, the reference to Mr. Flow's nakedness at the forefront of your memory may be pertinent in that.
Pertinent. Are we in court? Pertinent to Miss. Are we in
Oh
court
no,
right now?
she's
Are you like the shittiest lawyer? Are you like the
Let me
shittiest
clarify.
lawyer?
Hold on.
Oh no.
Bex, are you saying that it's boners for loners?
Like dicks for mix, like,
Bex, does it turn you on?
being short for Michael.
Bex, does it turn you on to think about two handsome guys in bed together? Does that turn you on, Bex?
Yeah.
It's quite interesting how you
on?
might turn that around. That's a
Brother
natural deflection.
Michael.
I'm a
Just a
handsome guy,
moment,
Bex.
just a
I'm
moment,
handsome
Mr.
guy. I'm a
Michael.
handsome
Mr.
guy.
Michael, I do not
Let
want
her
to turn
talk.
my microphone up, okay? Because it's only probably at about 40 right now. Okay, so I love how you deflect with discussion of my interests when you brought up the boners or the nakedness of Mr. Flo. It's a natural deflection of the closeted homosexual in the wild.
But also I want to point out my brother Michael, you said they were both handsome.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
Handsome guys.
evidence is mounting
Handsome
up.
guys. So back.
I don't.
So
I don't
Bax,
know
are
a
you?
woman on this planet that would call Jack Talcott handsome.
So back. No, me and Flo.
Well,
I'm talking
and
about me and
I
I'm
Flo.
not sure I know a gay person that would.
Yeah.
apologize.
So Bex,
I
are
ain't
you asking me,
practiced
Bex?
my
Not
Are
the
you
church.
asking me?
accent for
Are
a
you
while now.
Bex, are you asking me if I'm gay? Are you asking me if I'm gay? Why don't you just
No,
ask the question?
She's
no,
accusing you of
Just
being
ask the
no,
gay.
question. Ask the question.
no. No,
I have
I
no
ain't got
problem
no
with you. I have
questions.
no problem
I
with you
learned,
asking. I
I
have
learned
no
on the
problem.
internet that
Okay, you're
I
talking over
observe
her.
I got
things
my
and
internet.
my perspective is
Didn't
valid.
you feed birds? Didn't you feed birds?
Hang on, let her finish. Go ahead, Bex.
Well,
That was
first I
kind of
want
a
to
funny
apologize to
accent, though.
all Americans about my accent. I live in Canada and I made this one up. And I ain't practiced it for a while. So
It's
anyway,
cool.
I was saying that thank you, Miss. Thank you very much, Miss Helena. Miss Helena.
Thank you.
What was the question? What was Mr.
If
Michael
Mike is
asking?
Good
gay or not.
idea. Nobody can think because, you scramble everybody's brains when you talk over everybody. And yeah, it's hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's a good pandemic called? Like what's a endemic on a beneficial sense called?
Well, beneficial, I don't know.
A
I just know there's
eudemic.
movies for demic. I can't think of a
Which?
beneficial one right now.
Well,
Here's
this
an example
beneficial
for
endemic.
inspiration. It's a
Yes.
what?
It ain't Mike. It ain't Mike ain't alone.
You see
Okay.
this shit, Mike? It's like you leave for 30 seconds and the fucking the conversation is like, wait, what was I talking about? Where
Moose,
where were we?
where
Like
where do you stand in all
that's what
this?
happens in the digital world, right? Because you could end all wars and suffering by just
Cream.
removing the other party from the
Yeah.
whole thing. So the
Sure.
war dies.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So Bex, what are you
But the
what are
war
you
brings
getting at?
numbers.
So Bex, the king is back. The king is back. So what are you getting at? You're asking me if I'm gay.
Hey.
Bex, I'm not gay. Bex, I'm not gay. Bex,
Well,
I know that you're
I
right
learned,
now. Bex, right
I made
now.
a statement,
Bex,
Mr.
right
Mike.
now you're
I made a
no, it's right.
statement.
Let me finish. Let me
It's
finish.
my truth that
You're
you're
rubbing
gay.
yourself right now thinking about me and another man. You're rubbing yourself right now thinking about me and another
Wow,
man.
that's
Which man? Who are you with?
Any
Oh
man.
my
That's
goodness,
what she's
Mike.
thinking about.
Well, it
are you
makes
with
a difference.
Mike,
What about you and
That's
Kane?
what you're thinking about. But Bex, I'm not gay.
Mike
I know
ain't
that you
got no
watch
pants
bisexual
on.
porn. You probably watch bi porn.
You and Pat.
Right, Bex? Do you watch bi porn?
Pat
Oh my
seems like
goodness.
he would do you.
Bex, do you watch bi porn? Do you?
Uh, to be quite honest, I don't watch porn, Mike.
Bex, what's
Yeah,
your weight? What's
porn
your
is
weight
not
this
my
week? Is
thing.
it Bex? Have you broke 300 pounds this week? Are you over
Hey,
300
hey.
this week?
okay. What the fuck is that? What is that?
It's called trolling.
You're pissing me
She's
off.
making fun of
I'm
me.
gonna sleep
He's a
So
weight
master troll.
Helena, calm the fuck down. She's making fun of
That's
me, and I'm
code.
trolling, and I'm
You're saying
trolling
that
back.
she's an
Well,
emotional
I'm
If you
trolling
were
me,
my
stating,
and I'm
brother,
trolling
I would do the
back.
same thing.
I'm
I have a
stating
big brother. I would
Go
say
ahead,
the same
please.
thing to you.
Yeah, I'm stating my observed truth of generalized male behavior on the internet.
Yeah,
Okay,
how much I had to drink tonight? How
that
much you
you
been drunk?
were
How you get drunk
exhibiting
tonight?
discussing
You're
clothed
drunk.
nakedness.
Bex,
I'm
you're
drunk,
That
drunk.
might be
You are
projection.
drunk.
dude. I
No,
don't
he
drink, nor do I watch porn.
Listen
FYI,
to her speech.
none
Listen
of
to her
your
speech pattern.
business.
She is drunk as a skunk. Drunk as a skunk.
Mike, are you on cocaine?
Mike, yeah,
Just be honest.
Am I
Are
on
you on
cocaine?
evidence
any kind of
Yeah, you're
against.
stimulant.
hyped up, dude.
Yeah,
It's called trolling, Helena. It's something you cannot do.
yeah.
You can't do it, Helena.
Oh,
You're not
pardon
good
me
at
all
it.
the hell. I
With
can't
your fake
Mike,
troll.
sock
can
accounts,
you have
Helena.
a discussion?
With you hide behind
Okay,
a black
I can drop
avatar.
the
Hey,
accent.
You
I
Mike,
can
hide
drop
are
behind a
you
the
going to
black
call
accent.
me
avatar.
Brothers and
300
Helena,
pounds
sisters,
now?
do never.
You going to call me
Helena,
300 pounds now?
never.
brothers and
Helena,
sisters, can
never
we
attack a
calm
master troll.
down?
Never do
Brothers
it.
and sisters, this is
Have you?
Jeffrey
Brothers and
J.
sisters,
I have a question
Mrs.
for you, Mike.
Bex, Mrs.
Mike, have you
Bex,
ever seen
and
a picture
Helena,
of
Mrs.
my
Bex
body?
and Helena, the scissor twins, Calm down.
He
Oh,
just
yeah,
called
here's
us
another coat.
What does that come from? That
Where
definitely
did that
sounds like
come
code for
from?
something.
Yeah, lesbians. Okay, No, I have security reasons. Jeff knows why. I told him why don't cam up. But
And I don't even care.
your
People don't
signature,
have to cam up here.
yeah, your signature move is like, oh, you must weigh 300 pounds. Who the fuck? What the
But he
fuck
does
is that?
with everybody.
See, it's
I know.
interesting that a man would find the implication, right, that he's gay by the discussion of another naked man, which is just an implication. It's not an observance of his
Flow state of
physical form. Yeah, it doesn't. I'm not making it's not an ad hominem. I wasn't insulting him with that observant. It was just an observance.
You better not. You
He
better
needs
not.
to reduce it to some sort of tropish, a tropish alleged insult against a body that no one's seen on the internet. And no matter how little emotion I might put behind my statement of that fact, it's a win-win for him, because discussing or defending the allegation against my body as an insult is somehow me in my feelers, right? Any discussion thereof. So it's a win for him in this, like, I don't know, this rhetoric, like, no matter what I say, I'm a feminist sort of environment. So, you know, I was trolling and playing, but I do happen to be on a gay-friendly panel. So in no way was it meant as an insult to Mike. And nor am I insulted by his statements about my body. It's amusing that he
troll knows
like
troll.
that would mean that it matters, like his opinion of me or anyone else's opinion of my body on the internet, for that matter, which
That's right.
it really isn't.
That's right.
It's of no
Have you
consequence.
Jesus.
Oh my god, you can tell who the trolls are.
He's on it now.
Oh shit!
The
Troll
cackle.
mode released. Troll mode.
How many
released.
hours back to back have you been online now today, Mike?
I don't know. Can you
It's a
tell
question.
me? Can you tell me? Can you tell me?
How many
Are you
hours
following
you've been
me?
online?
Bex,
No.
Bex, do you
No.
love me? Bex, Bexy, do you love me? Bexy, do
In
you
your
love me?
dreams.
The fuck is
In your
Bexy,
dreams.
do you love me?
Right.
Is that what's going on, Bex? Bex, you have the best troll that's gonna rip you. It's gonna rip you like a piece of paper. So Bex, what else do you have? What else, Bexy, do you love me? What else do you have, Bex? What else do you have?
Is she
What
gonna
else
be
do you
part
have?
of the troll army? Like on the
Oh,
list?
dude. No, she's a terrible troll. Horrible. Terrible.
Hi, shit.
Terrible.
I'm not so sure about that.
Hi, Alina. I wanted to talk to Miss
Terrible.
Beck.
Horrible.
Yeah,
She's soft as Charmin. She's soft as Charmin tissue.
Hang
She's
on.
terrible.
The ladies gonna talk.
Yeah, can we sync our cycles real quick? Miss Beck, I noticed something about you in your little label-y thingamabobber. It indicates that you're some sort of cult leader, and that intrigues me because Jeff here such as a co-host of a cult, and so I'm just curious about how you do things in yours.
Well, it's pretty lackadaisical, to be honest. I had to be informed I was a cult leader, right? So I'm not sure, like, I might need to send you some other channels that I'd really rather not. It's like, it's
I know
really
what
like,
cult you talking about.
yeah. So
yeah,
it's really the IQ of the content creator. No offense, everyone's welcome. It's
That's
just
a
that it's like,
plus for a cult. Low IQ. That's what they want.
Yeah.
yeah,
100%. Rich,
so,
stupid and rich. Hell yeah.
mm-hmm.
Oh, and old. Fuck yeah.
But as I learn about the cult I'm in, I thought, since I'd been deemed the cult leader, that I had passed the torch a week and a half or so ago to another woman on another panel, but I haven't heard from her. So do you want to take the reins for a while?
Man, I didn't realize
I
cults.
wonder, can we have a ceremony? Like, can we do like a whole thing?
Oh, for sure. We
Like
totally could.
sprinkle lights and stuff. Yeah, I'm into. Okay, cool. Yeah,
But no,
yeah.
no
So,
bleeding on
so
apples,
Jeff's
though.
channel
No
turns
bleeding on
into
No,
like
apples.
Jerry Springer into The
I don't want to do
View.
that at all.
It's
It
like
didn't even cross my mind. Why is it front of yours? What?
And as much as Mike may have had experience recently at blood rituals online, his presence would be welcome in chat
Yeah.
for
having
the
sex with a woman
ritualistic
on her
part of the
period
ceremony.
is not a blood
And
ritual.
Oh, did he drop?
Yeah. I absorbed him with my awesomeness. Yeah.
That easy.
Don't have any
Helena,
idea.
Just
Helena, do you want to join my cult that I just acquired?
What's it
Helena
called?
willed Mike out of
Don't ask
existence.
any questions. Just obey.
No
okay, so
questions. Come on.
No, I'm changing it. It's not this lackadaisical bullshit. It's a
do you
thing of
want to
the
join
past.
my cult? Yes, you do.
Yeah,
God.
Jeff, if I want your opinion, I'll give it to you. All right? How about the fuck that? New
I updated
management.
my name too, so it's former cult leader.
Do you have to pay taxes to have a cult?
You do. And if you
Um,
want to speak again, you better ask permission. You better fucking beg.
Who the what the
yeah,
hell
you
is
talking
going
to
on?
the producer, you know that, right?
Where?
He might even have more power than
Spicy.
I do
Sorry, the
over
power
this
went
show.
immediately to my head.
Some funny
Well,
ass
that's a
shit.
good
So
trait for a cult leader.
That's what I'm
is
Funny
it
as
nap
saying.
Yeah,
time?
you be good. You way better at this than I would have been.
I'm so good at it.
So, Shift, do you think
Yeah.
that was nap time for the troll army that allegedly follows Mr.
Mm.
Mike around?
Bex, why are you so fixated on me? Why don't you talk about something else? Why don't you
Well,
change
Mike,
the
we
It's
subject
talk
and
okay.
talk
about you
about something
Know
Mike,
the
sometimes.
else?
Mike,
answer.
you fixated on you for like an hour before
Yeah,
I
I
came up
don't.
here.
Yeah.
Helena, your power didn't work for
That's
So
very
when
okay.
long.
That's
everyone
no
else
problem. That's
wants
no
to
problem.
talk
So
about
Bex,
Mike, it's
Bex,
not okay with Mike,
Bex,
right? It's
Bex,
not okay
Bex,
with
you're
Mike.
drunk. You're drunk. You're drunk,
I
right?
am not
You're
I'm not
drunk,
drunk.
drunk.
If
correct?
you
Yeah,
dream
you're
No,
drunk.
on,
not drunk.
buddy, and I will,
Nope.
that's the last
She
time I'll
doesn't
say it.
sound
She
in the
doesn't
least
drink
drunk to
and
me.
she doesn't watch
Jeff, you'd be a
porn.
horrible traffic cop. She's drunk. She's drunk. She is.
I don't know who you're talking
She's
to.
slurring
But
her words. She's
They say
obsessed
that
over
about
me.
you all the time.
I
I'm
should
not.
maybe. What's the
I'm
test
not
for
at all.
stroke
I'm
though?
clearly
I know,
spoken.
Should
but
I
they
take?
say
Do
I'm
you
that.
not
guys have
So
some
slurring
sort
my
of?
anybody
Can
can say
words.
someone
that about
Google the
anybody
test
on the
for
internet. You're
stroke?
drunk.
Because if
Shift, you're
if
drunk.
I'm sincerely slurring, then and I don't have anyone living with me, maybe we should do the stroke
Mm.
test or whatever. Like I'll go look in the mirror and raise my arms. I'll be right back. Just a second.
Okay, cool.
You say
Well,
a
I'm gonna wait for
stroke
you.
test? No one said a stroke.
Hey,
What is
Jeff.
she talking about?
Hey,
What's
Jeff.
up?
Well, you should be aware of these kinds of symptoms of heart attack or stroke. You know, slurred speech. You know, I'm going to look in the mirror, raise my arms, look at my
Okay,
face, make sure nothing's
Yeah,
that
drooping.
sounds
go
good.
in
Can you
Thank you
here.
very
show
much
us? Can
for
you
your
show us?
concern,
Can you
Mike.
actually show us the pictures? Can you show us how? Yeah, can you show us?
No, I'm not interested in going on camera for you. It's
Why
none of your
not? Why
business.
not?
Right?
Because I've seen your cam slips. I've actually King Steven actually showed your cam slips.
yeah, you said
Oh
so
yes,
one of my
isn't that what? I'm
slips
sure
that you
you're quite aware of
Yeah.
you know, optimal imagery online. So
Well,
Yeah.
Mike, we
No,
not
but
even that. I'm not going to bring that up here.
yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
It is
Bring
what
it
it
Jeff.
over
is.
here on his channel.
Hey, Jeff.
What
Jeff.
else? So what else?
So, wait,
What's
Jeff. I need you to
what?
know something. I
Okay.
don't. I don't doubt your ability at being a traffic cop at all. Not even a little bit. I think you'd be a tremendous traffic cop.
They
Okay.
want my IQ is too high. They probably won't let me.
I'm just saying. I don't doubt you and your abilities.
Stop, ma'am. You need to stop right
Oh
now.
my gosh, I like totally fucking did, dude. In real life, IRL, I totally stopped. See, look at you. You'd be an okay cult leader. Look at you taking command of the
But
streets.
yeah, but I wouldn't really care what they do. I'd be like, y'all just go do something to entertain
You'd be like
yourselves.
casual orgy day, like whatever. No, see, nah, you
Yeah,
gotta be more
just
regimented.
be, just go and
Right,
be,
brother. Right, brother.
Mhm.
kind of like I do here.
Yeah. Well, that's why you're not getting handed over the reins of cults like I am, clearly.
Oh, right. And you were supposed to use your clout to get my numbers up, but that never happened.
I didn't even try. I've been on
In fact, if
vacation.
somebody did, I wouldn't have to rely on this one here. So
Dude,
that's the
I got
easiest
you.
way to get rid of them if that's
Dude,
what y'all
how
are
much
looking to
money did
do.
you make just today because of me? You're welcome.
Mike's working himself out of a job over here. Because the minute I hit 1,000 or 1,050,
Mm.
I won't need any of. I mean, I'll be happy to have everyone as an audience.
I already challenged you to actually look at the numbers, but whatever. I'm not that. I don't care now
What
about that.
numbers?
Like the numbers that are attached to the views and whatnot of your channel, the actual analytics. If you actually
Oh, I
look
mean,
to
I
see,
can. I
yeah, you should.
hardly ever do, but
Yeah,
what will it tell me?
it will help you to establish what is truly just
I
accept
know
factor.
from like what content is on at any given time what the numbers are doing as the content's happening.
Mm,
And there's
okay.
a very consistent pattern to a
Hmm.
certain type of content.
What is that noise? Who's like scraping something?
Scraping.
Not me.
Are y'all sending signals?
Mm. Miss Bex, how you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. Thank you for asking.
Mm. You
Um,
restored my faith in Canada in one fell swoop.
oh well, thank you, thank you.
Oh
I
yeah,
am,
Bex is the
it
cool
might have,
Canadian. I forgot. See, I don't even remember she's Canadian.
it might be geographical though. I
Mm.
do live below the 49th parallel. There aren't a lot of places in Canada that exist below it,
Mm.
right? So
Mm.
I'm like
Yeah.
nestled in Washington State,
Wow.
scoops around my island. So, you know,
I just like that you put parallels into it. That's cool.
Oh
Wow.
wow. Ms. Bex.
yes,
Um, you're in Canada?
yes.
Um, what is the, can you give me a impression of what the last election was like with the whole Trudeau thing? I'd love to know from an
Well,
actual
I didn't
resident.
pay as close attention as I should have in the, just in the nationalistic or patriotic sense. So I
Uh-huh.
didn't actually vote. I have voted in the past. So, it's kind of, yeah, obviously not that important to me, or I would have. Uh, so, it was news to me when Trudeau stepped down and um, whatever. What is his name? I can't even think of his name
Mark
right now.
Carney.
Thank you. Carney stepped in.
Yeah.
What's interesting is there's a place I volunteer with some people that are from a specific church, and the guy that organizes it all is actually like brother-in-law of sort of once removed from oh my gosh, I just drew a blank on his name again. See, Carney. Thank you very much,
Mm.
Barry. So,
Mhm.
and he actually, was sort of poking at the memes that were making fun of. Sorry if I'm sort of halting as I speak here. I'm just trying to be, not express someone else's opinions. I know we're just on YouTube here, but it really is like none of my business to express a relative's opinion of another relative. But yeah, it was pretty fast, and Pierre Poilievre had a lot of
Mhm.
social media presence. I hadn't seen a lot of anything but sort of anti-Carney sentiments. So I live in a very liberal place. Like nothing really changes over here. Very social. It's either NDP or liberal, and the country is very conservative or liberal. So not much changes on the island, no matter what goes. So I'm sorry that's not like the greatest like review of it all, but
Well,
asking someone in
yeah,
the heart of like the central Canada, like they'd have way stronger opinions, like potentially about the ramifications of what's going on.
mm-hmm.
I live in a very socialist place, and nothing's going to really change about that. Like,
Well, yeah, the only other well, I have cousins in Ontario, And the only other person I hear talk about Canada is Megan Murphy. And I don't know. So I was just interested, and I was a little horrified when they came out with that program, Made. That's the. Do you know what
Yeah.
that? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
actually did a bit of a personal like deep dive into some research papers and different theses that have been written and researched about the MAID program and sort of the percentage by race of who's opting for it, the age demographics, the sort of like, to definitely dispel any rumors that like it's easy for depressed people with just emotional problems or mental health problems to opt into the program. That's not true. And I wasn't researching for myself, much to the chagrin of my haters, Mike.
I like the word
Yeah. So
I've got a more political question. Maybe go real.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Pardon, Shifty?
I am.
You're back now.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yep.
I think so.
Can I ask you a super personal question? I'm going to anyways. Does milk still come in bags where you are?
No, not where I am. That's more of a northern, more remote.
Okay.
I think it's typical of more remote places, but I don't know. When I was a kid, though, yes, milk came in bags.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah. But yeah, that MAID program's pretty. It's pretty well established now. Like it's taken off. It's got its like, a lot of applicants, and there was a huge percentage of relatively speaking, I'd have to pull up the stats again, but it was quite a significant percentage of the deaths in Quebec, specifically, were made. It was significant. The number of people who'd opted to die in Quebec.
Yeah.
But the majority of the people are over the age of like 77 as well, right? So a lot of people, elderly people, obviously opted to die that way.
I love Quebec. Great place to be.
Can we stop? Can we stop boring the panel to death? Is that possible to stop boring the panel to death? Is that possible?
Oh, do you want to say something's wild and crazy?
You want to talk about like a topic like in the news? Because this is like boring as hell. This is just boring.
Mike, you don't know about the news.
People in chat are falling asleep. What are you talking? You're talking about applicants in Canada? What the hell are you talking about? You want to talk about something relevant? You want to talk about you want to talk about President Biden has 4-stage cancer? You want to talk about something relevant?
Saw that on
relevant? Like literally, this is the stupidest shit I've ever heard. This is the dumbest stuff I've ever heard.
Yeah, because you don't know
about Canada. No one gives a shit about Canada. No one cares about Canada.
You don't do deep dives.
Talk about something
You don't
else.
do deep dives. Anybody could talk about that. You have a superficial knowledge of news. Okay?
Talk about something else. Change the subject. You've been rambling like a bunch of cackling hens for the last hour.
And
change the subject.
Cackling
hens.
Let's dig into that. Maybe Shifty can take the discussion.
Talk about something else. You're boring the panel to death.
You don't know about
You're boring the chat to death.
You don't know about the news.
You're healing my
It's a bunch of angry fat women behind avatars.
Oh, here he goes again. We're all fat.
That's
Please.
what it is. You're all fat hiding behind avatars.
Hey, Mike. I don't know what you think you look like, but who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? Telling women that
I'm not fat.
Every woman,
I'm not fat.
women
I'm not fat, and I'm cammed up. I'm cammed up.
I'm not fat. In fact, people
Mike,
call
you
me.
don't know who's
They
fat.
call me
If you can't
fat.
see him, you just throw that out there.
I'm cammed up.
Yeah, knock it off. Knock it
I show
off.
myself. Helena, I show myself. Why don't you show yourself? Bex,
We all
show
fat
yourself.
up in
I've
here.
already your cam.
you call
Show yourself. Shit, show yourself. Show yourself.
No,
Hey,
no, no,
Misty.
no,
We're
no,
not
no,
talking
no,
about
no, no,
sex. We're not
no,
talking about
no,
sex.
no,
This
no,
is how
no,
we,
no.
so if we show ourselves, that
Why
will
would you
give
bring
you
sex?
some sort of
Why would you bring
excitement
Elena? Why would you bring
to
sex
talk
into
about
this?
our
Why
looks
would you bring
already.
We're
Like,
sex
trying
into
to get
this?
the
so
women
you would
to
rather talk about our looks
expose
and your
themselves to
boredom
take
on
Why
the
their
would you
panel
virtue
change
and
the
away.
have a
subject? No
temper
one gives a
tantrum
shit about
and have a
Africans
temper
in Canada.
tantrum.
No one
Yeah, but
cares about that.
you could
No
have
one
also been
cares.
a
They
man.
Jeff,
care
Okay, I'm
about it
sorry.
because they're having a
You could have been
conversation
a,
about
I know,
it. That's
Jeff.
two people who
you
care.
could
You're putting
actually
the
not
panel
have a
to
temper
sleep.
tantrum.
They're
Michael,
putting the panel to sleep. No one
Michael,
gives a crap. Stop it.
friends,
Change the subject.
Oh no,
friends in
it's more
earphones,
interesting.
friends in
It's more
earphones,
interesting
please,
when you keep going.
please
Oh,
cover
it's
your
gonna be
ears.
crazy, man. It's gonna be wild. Oh yeah, that's real interesting.
Michael, you're having a temper tantrum over a subject
Am I having
change,
a temper tantrum?
and you would rather.
am I
Yeah,
getting,
you
or am I
had your
getting the,
spurg. It's
or am
my
I
turn.
getting the
My
topic
turn,
change,
Michael.
or am I changing,
You
or am I
had your
pivoting?
spurg. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm
So
good
the
at?
topic
You know what I'm good
changes
at?
instead.
You know what I'm good
The
at?
topic
I
change
pivot the
instead
conversation.
is
I
let's
pivot
let
the
Michael
conversation. That's what I
insult
do.
the women. Right, to
pivot.
create as what he
I
thinks is
pivot
some
the
sort of
conversation. So
emotional back and
because you're a
forth,
woman,
which is
because
better
you're a
than
woman,
talking
it's
about the
okay to be
MAID program
boring.
in Canada.
So because
Let's
you're a
watch
woman,
Mike
it's okay to
reveal
be
his
boring.
insults
You're
towards
boring.
women, okay?
You're boring.
About their weight, their intellect, and everything. He's not even listening.
You're
He's
fat.
so bored.
Bex, you're fat.
But he
Bex,
has
you're
to
fat.
No,
make
he's
it
just
about
talking
him
about y'all being
and my
women and
body and
fat.
his opinion of my
Okay,
body
if you're not
rather than the
fat,
boring MAID
if you're
program.
Bex, if you're not fat,
Mike,
prove me wrong
the
and cam
closet.
up.
They
Look, this
move
is
the
me, Bex.
goalpost,
Look,
man.
Bex, look,
Turn
this is
the
me.
dimmer on.
This is
Turn
me,
the
Bex.
dimmer
I'm
on,
6'3".
They've
I'm
moved
6'3",
they've moved the
209
goalpost on
That's
you.
me.
Right?
You
That's
don't
me.
seem
Having
6'3".
impregnated women does
I'm
not
6'3",
negate
209
your
pounds.
sexuality. Okay?
You have
Having
you're,
Want us to cam
impregnated
you have
up?
a
women and
short
having
personality.
children, right? And acting like you have standards about the looks of how women look around you. Like that's fucking relevant, makes you look any less confused about your
Why are you
sexuality, dude.
upset?
That's
Why are you
on
upset?
you.
I'm not gay.
That's on
Bex,
you.
if I
I'm
was
not
gay,
upset.
Bex, if I
You
was
can
gay,
raise
I'd be
your voice
openly
and
gay.
Are
tell
you
everyone you're
trans?
bored.
Gay,
You
and
can
I have
raise
no
your
problem
voice
with.
and
I have
tell
no
everyone
problem
you're
with that.
bored. You
I
can
love
dish it
Jeff.
out, but you
I
can't
love Jeff.
take it.
Jeff's a gay man.
You
I
can
love
dish
Jeff.
it out, but you can't take
me
it.
personally,
Right?
I'm not gay.
You
Me
are a
personally.
little fucking boy who needs to
A little
insult
boy.
women in
I'm a
order
little
to
boy
make
now.
himself
I'm a little
look better
boy now.
in front of men.
Do you like
That's
Bex?
what
Do
you
like
are.
little boys?
You are
Bex,
a
do you like little
delusional
boys?
man who people
Ding,
spend
ding,
spend
ding.
11 cents to
He
buy
was
Got a
doing
50
that
winner.
with
subs to
what's his
falsely
face, Joey.
animate
He was
you.
cupcaking.
You are a
for him.
falsely animated fucking lol cow who milks himself, which is great.
I'm
But you want to
animated?
fucking
What does
show
that
off your
mean?
skills,
What does that
bring
mean? I'm
those people
animated. What
over
does that mean?
here
Am I
and
a
make them pay
cartoon?
Jeff.
Am I
You
a
think you're so
cartoon?
Falsely
great.
animated.
You bring those people over here and you make them pay Jeff because you are nobody. You are inconsequential. You are nobody important on the internet, right? Now, I'm not here to insult you enough to get you off of
Jeff,
here.
would
I'm
you
telling
like
you,
Jeff?
you
Jeff,
can
do you like
dish it
super
out,
chats?
but you
Jeff,
can't
Jeff, do you
take
like
You
the
it.
got to
super
take
chats I
it
bring
in.
you?
Poor Mike
Do
can
you like
cry
the super
tears
chats I
about
bring you?
being
Jeff, do you
bored
like
on
the
a
numbers
panel.
I bring you?
But he
Yeah,
can't,
Because
no,
I
I
don't have to
take
be
the
here.
same
I don't
behavior
have to
back.
be here.
Okay, I'm going to mute
You're
up to
right.
prove that I can
I
fucking
don't
shut the
have to
fuck
be
up.
here.
And this was all
I'm
as
here
totally
to
done
support Jeff.
as an illustration. Just one more thing, just as an illustration
What's up?
to
What's
speak
up?
over
Salute,
Mike,
man. Salute.
like
Animated
Mike
salute.
speaks over other people, and I can turn my
Hang
volume
on.
up.
I could put
Okay.
backstage. Go ahead.
So thank you. I was just saying that I'm totally not emotionally involved in this, right? The dude was freaking out about being bored, and I thought it was, and then he decided to, rather than change the subject to something important, he just wanted to look like he looks, right? Which is no big deal. I don't care. I'm not insulting him with it. I'm showing him that he has nothing but disdain for women, right? And even if, and I'm just saying, this is a very negative trait of these kind of men online because they make men look bad. Right? And it's because he's online surrounded by other men all the time. I'm not blaming the men. I'm stating this is a matter of demographics. This is a fact. This is not a feminist point, right? But all he can do is insult the three of us. It's disgusting because he's having a temper tantrum. So I decided to speak over him. Anyways, end of story.
Nice.
Yeah, but no matter how much these ladies yelled at me, I wouldn't fucking whip out my pussy on panel. That's the difference. And no matter what, my dick will always be bigger bigger than his. How about the fuck that?
I can believe it.
Ugh.
Yes, so I mean, I could spend 11 cents or 50 cents right now to bring in fucking 60 fucking trolls or 60 fake viewers to animate Mike, right? We could even
Here's
pay
the thing,
spend a
Chris.
couple extra
We're
butters.
being insensitive. We're being insensitive. Mike, how's your elbow? How's your elbow? It was hurting you, yeah? You
So
okay?
I'm paying. So I'm paying to bring people here. I'm paying to bring
I
people
want
here.
to point
No,
out that the
not
numbers
you.
were higher when Bex was talking than even your numbers were earlier.
Yeah,
Oh,
not
shit.
surprised.
By at
I
least
did
like a
fall off
span
the
of 10.
wagon. I fell off the
Yeah.
wagon. I thought I might have found my wagon in here. So I
Yeah, you're
came
drunk.
looking on the
You're
internet.
drunk.
Mike, is your elbow okay?
I'm sorry. What's that? I couldn't hear you say.
Is your elbow okay?
My elbow?
You said you hurt your elbow.
What's wrong with my elbow?
Didn't you hurt your elbow in class?
In
Why are you
class.
worried about my elbow?
Because you were bitching about it earlier. I thought maybe that's why
I
you're in such
wasn't
a
bitching
sour
about
mood.
anything. I wasn't bitching about anything.
Maybe it was
Okay.
elder.
All right. Sorry for trying to
Yeah,
care.
I wasn't bitching about anything. Shift. Why are you so
No.
hyper focused on me? Why do you follow me? Why are you
What?
so
No, Mike, you wanted people focused on you because you said it was
People pay
boring.
attention to
I'm
you.
going to start a
You're
new
like, oh my
topic,
gosh, I'm
me.
so funny, and
And then so
I'm
people are like, okay, let's pay attention to this new topic that's
So
taking up
what
all
would
the
you like?
attention, and then you
Would you
complain about that's gaslighting.
So tonight alone, Jeff got more super chats he's probably gotten in a week.
Ugh.
Isn't that good? Isn't that good for the channel owner? Isn't that good?
Yeah, but
Yeah, I got
Isn't
more
that
toxic.
good? Isn't that good? Do I not
we
bring
could always
content?
use
that
more.
good?
Though. Shameless plug,
No,
shameless plug. We could
I'm
always
asking
use
you.
more.
It's
I come
good.
here.
Hang
I come
on,
here.
Mike. I'm
Listen,
going to have
let
to
me tell you
bring you
something.
in the back so that other people
Yeah,
can
shameless
talk.
plug. Like we could always use more. It's fantastic, but donate. If you can. If you can.
Wait,
Right.
Mike's the hoe and I'm the pimp? Or is he the pimp?
Well, shame
He's
on
bringing
anybody
in the money.
donating.
Yeah, you're right. I'm pimping out my not even realizing it.
Don't donate when he's here because then he feels like it's because of him.
I'm going to do this one more time. If I'm backstage, I will not come back. I will
Okay.
Oh,
I
All right.
will
When
not,
have you seen an
because I've
ultimatum
been
work on me here
respectful.
ever?
Listen. If you're going to let people disrespect me without me being able to
You're being
respond,
backstage because you're talking over people and not letting them talk. So you're the one deciding to do that.
but they're
You
just
can
Mike, did
avoid
anyone here
backstage
call
by
you any
just letting
names?
people
Sorry.
talk.
rambling. Jeff, they're just rambling like cackling
Yeah,
hens.
but
Did
you have to
anyone
let them
call you
ramble.
any names, Mike?
Oh, we're cackling hens again.
Right?
I
Or
expressed
did you,
concern about
or
his
were you
injury.
disrespectful talking about my body?
Yeah.
Were you disrespectful talking about my body? Right? Does that warrant being backstage, perhaps?
You talked about
Well, it
me.
wasn't for that. It was just for like not being able to
You said I was
I'm
ugly.
let the
saying,
conversation
said I was
flow.
ugly. I'm attractive.
It was like a log jam.
I didn't call you ugly or unattractive. No, I did not.
You did.
No, you can go back and listen.
Mike, you
came
call
up.
everybody fat. Like that's not even a new thing.
Well,
I never would have said
It is
that.
what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But the thing is that
You are imagining
why don't
things,
you, why
sir.
don't you,
You are
came up- why don't you
imagining
prove-
things,
Why
sir.
don't you prove us wrong? Why don't you prove me wrong? Because if you
Oh
come
my
up and say,
God.
"You're a beautiful young lady," then I will
Okay,
say,
go
"I
get your
apologize."
go get your
May I make a
Rutgers
request?
uniform.
May I make a
Go get your
request?
Rutgers
Sorry.
uniform. Let's do this.
Can I make a request? Since Mike can't not insult people or be a hypocrite, could we please just talk about something other than each other?
What would you like to talk about?
Yeah, I'll talk about whatever y'all want.
Yeah. So, well, you were bored. So, how about you pick a topic?
Sure. Talk about President Biden's fourth stage cancer.
We talked about that already.
Okay. So talk about
that's all over the news.
Anything other than Canada. Would you like to talk about the growing problems in Israel versus Palestine?
Oh, for Christ's sakes.
Not particularly, but
Would
maybe
you like
this
to
guy
talk
has
about,
a topic. Oop, he popped
What
off.
would you like to talk about?
Hey Jeff, wait, did I already talk to you about when I looked up these court cases, these like paranormal court cases? Because over at CT's he was talking about like blaming arson on ghosts. Did I tell you about this? And it put me on.
I don't remember the
Okay.
arson on
Yeah,
ghosts.
please.
Okay,
stuff.
so
Please
okay,
don't
I don't want to.
CT. Please don't talk about CT. Please don't do that.
I can talk about whatever the fuck I want to, but
Don't
that's
do
not
that.
what I'm gonna talk
That's a
about.
different channel. That's a different channel.
Oh my gosh, shush! For
Is
This
fuck's
this him
isn't.
sake,
taking over the like running the
It's
channel?
not your channel.
dude,
It's
You
not your
can call
Jeff,
it
channel.
what you want.
Jeff,
Don't defame
Jeff,
CT.
can you put him backstage so I
I'm a
can
mod.
talk to
I'm a
you
mod.
about
Don't do that.
something?
I'm gonna have to if you
This
can't
isn't your
talk, Mike. This is
channel.
what I'm
Do that.
talking about. This
Oh
is
my
you doing this.
gosh!
That's why you can't come on panel because I'll block you. That's why.
All right, go ahead.
Oh my god, this fucking dude is so turned on by the digital representation of a fucking tool. Oh my word. Anyways, so at the channel they were talking about that. I'm not even going to talk about his fucking beloved CT, okay? But
No,
I'm just
just
saying.
talk about
Right. So, but
panel.
it sent me on this rabbit hole because I was like, I wonder if there's any court cases where like anybody's ever like, a ghost has been held criminally responsible for something. Yeah. And so, but I found this list. It was like a top 10 list. And so it was all these court cases where like somebody sued God or somebody sued Satan. I thought of you, of course. You're welcome. Yeah. So you should totally look it up. But there was this one case where a ghost was like a witness. And long story short, it was like basically where like the daughter of a murdered woman, wait. Hold on. Yeah, the daughter. No. The
Like a
daughter of a
Ouija
woman
board.
was murdered. No. This woman's daughter was murdered, and the ghost of the daughter came to the mom and told her what had happened. And like it was old timey times, and so the ghost told the mom like, this is how it happened, this is who done it, and this is how you'll know that I'm telling you the truth, because my neck was broken in one place, only one bone was broken, and you couldn't see that visually on the body. And so they did like an old timey like autopsy, and they figured out that that is true, that it was just this one bone in the neck that was broken. And so bada bing bada boom, ghost witness. You're welcome.
Reminds me of the witch trials.
Yeah. Yeah, well, don't. I
Well,
mean, yeah, different, but
no, you know what? There was this thing that they used to do in Europe. Yeah, back in the back times, and men would claim that their wives were witches when they wanted to divorce them, and they would claim their wives made their penis disappear, and
How? That's
they
easy to
would be
do.
examined. No, this is real. I swear to God. And they would say, they'd be examined. They're like, your penis is right there, and the guys would
oh
say,
my god,
yeah, but I can't see it. They just wanted to
oh
get rid of their
my,
wives, and
oh god.
it.
So the men would say, "Okay, well, we'll go kill your wife for you then."
Wait,
Basically,
what?
yeah, I think you got it right in a,
Damn, that's a
yeah,
brutal
yeah.
society.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
That
Lasted
was the
for 100.
Puritans.
There used to be
No.
like an old timey. There was like an old timey. This just reminded me of like an old timey like divorce thing where like women would be all pissed because they'd be like, "What the fuck? Here I am. I was all wearing white at my wedding, and then I get stuck with this dude, and look at his fucking dick. It's 3 inches." And then they made some fucking law about how like if it's less than 5, like it doesn't really count, and you can like get it and all that stuff. Shout out to her story.
Yeah, that went really fast. I don't know if I got all of that.
Oh, good job.
That was that was girthy.
I'm so used to being cut off. I
Well,
gotta like talk really fast.
Uh, well,
yeah, they did. They did a lot of weird things, like in the UK. If your wife met with other women and they would talk and just chat, the husband could say, "Oh, that's a coven.
oh my
Get
God.
them."
Well, we have a
Yeah,
coven
yeah.
on
You can look it up. You
stage
can look it
tonight.
up. You can look it up. Oh, yeah, thanks.
Yeah, it's rare that we get this kind of coven.
Hi, Dino.
Well,
Yeah, Dino. Hey, what's up? And anybody else, if y'all want to come up, open panel.
that's what she said. No.
Hey, Miss Boo. Hey, Brian King. Good to see you. I don't see you often. Shofa. I don't think I'm saying it right, but
Okay,
you're
some of
fine.
y'all are risking some time out to some block.
Why? What's happening?
The usual.
Mr. B. Banana pudding, best name,
Oh,
best dessert.
today is World Bee Day too, Mr. B.
Like
So happy Bee
Bumblebee?
Day. Bee, like the insect.
What do
They're
you
all across
call
the world.
what do you call bears without bees?
Airs, ears.
Good. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Yeah, that's right.
Did you change your catheter, Mike?
Oh, see, it says not always Mike. Take note.
That's spicy. That's spicy. Wait, can you drop her link? Can you drop Bex's
Oh,
link?
would it put? I don't know if I have her new link. Put your new link in the back, and I'll drop it if you want me to.
Which link?
Your
Whatever your new channel is. I don't think I have
Oh,
the
I
new.
would love to, but I don't have a channel right now.
Oh, okay. There is no channel.
There is no channel.
She used to
But
have
thank
one.
you so
oh my
much, Shift.
god!
All the
Look,
more
she's
reason why I
deleted.
needed to. But can you drop your link in the back so that I can come visit?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would love to. I am
Shift.
obsessed. Yeah, I'm
I'll
obsessed
put it
with
in
you.
front.
Look,
Front,
it says I'm a new
front and the
cult
back.
leader. Look, she deleted her whole headline.
So
It's a new day.
so people that have a handicap, Bex, people that have a handicap that's funny to you, people that are on
Is
catheter.
streaming
hang
to the
on. What
point of
about
obsession.
handicapped people? I used to work for a
Is
disability
that
agency.
humorous to you, people that are on catheter?
No, but people streaming to the point of obsession and needing a catheter so that they don't leave their seat. Is where I was
Actually, in the
going with that.
AOL days, I kind of had a similar.
Yeah, I don't have a catheter.
Not
I
the
don't have a
catheter, but
Yeah.
Don't have
So
them.
I
But,
wasn't making fun of people who need them.
People that do, that's not something to make fun about.
Yeah, you can virtue signal all you want and try and turn the narrative. You can try and turn the narrative and you can try and vilify me all you want to make yourself look better. Right? See, Mike? You see what Mike does here, Jeff? Right? You can try and vilify all you want, right? Like I can't make a joke
You're making
in
fun of
slightly
somebody
in the gray area, but you can sit there and act like calling women fat is not.
Wait, are you saying you do have a catheter?
Exactly.
No, I don't.
Right?
But people that do, I have family members.
Yeah, and the people that do would find that really funny. The people that do would find it really funny that someone streams so many hours online that they need a catheter. They would find it funny. So don't virtue signal, Mike, to try and make yourself look better. Okay, you're not over on CTs right now being milked, okay? You're in a real place with authentic people. Okay, you're in a real place with authentic people. You're not gonna shake me, man. You're not going to shake me.
Behind a fake avatar, but you're authentic.
Oh, my face is all over the internet, as you know, so I don't need to show it again, okay?
I saw it.
It matches my voice, right?
King Steven
exactly. And as
King
I have
Steven
not
show.
insulted you, do better and be better, you little boy.
Yeah.
Okay? Do better and be better, little boy. Okay? When you start acting like a noble man, you'll be treated like one.
Jeff.
In the meantime, you'll be treated like an ignoble
If you're okay
one.
with someone making fun of someone with a catheter, that's not cool.
I was not
You might-
making
there
fun.
are
The
no
entire
limits to
audience read the chat.
You're the last
I haven't
person
even
I
looked at the
would've
chat,
thought.
Michael.
Cool.
And it was not. You are virtue signaling and creating a false narrative in front of people, and it's not working. Right? So you're not making yourself look
Yeah,
better.
I mean,
Right,
You're
plus
not
you
oh my
said
making
you were
yourself
gonna
God,
leave
look any
for
better.
backstage again.
oh, but
Okay.
you're 300 pounds. Oh, but that's okay.
It's not working.
Yeah.
It's not working.
So don't worry about it, Mike. Don't worry about it.
Helena,
Yes,
you're not
disabled
Italian.
people,
Helena, you're not
people
Italian.
depending on
Helena, you're not
catheters,
Italian.
right?
You're not
People
Italian.
depending on
Okay.
Oh
catheters
my
will
God!
find that
Now
a
you're
funny joke.
reaching.
Stop the music.
You're reaching.
Stop the
You only
music.
said
This
that.
is
You only
Stop the
said
music.
that to try to
A
emulate
level
me.
of
You're not
inanity
Italian,
that
Helena.
I don't want to associate.
I'm not Italian. Okay,
You're not.
that's
You're
just
not.
that's just
Well,
a
show me.
dumb thing to
Show me
say.
differently. Show me differently.
Look, we going in a
Show
different
you
direction.
USC genetic
What is
tests,
happening? I
USC
brought up
This
DNA.
is your captain
I brought up
speaking.
both
We're going in a different
What a dumb
direction.
thing to
Buckle your
say.
seatbelt.
both witnesses. I
The
tried.
light is on. Stay in your seat. Shut up. Sit down.
You're not Italian. What the hell? What the fuck?
All right. So next topic. Otherwise, I'm wrapping it up and winding it down.
That's what someone said.
Probably a good idea, Jeff.
Yeah, I have to like really focus
Helena's
on
telling
being
you to wrap it up. She's telling you to wrap it up, Jeff.
No, I'm the one that said I'll wrap it up.
I'm not
There's no
telling Jeff
topic.
to do anything. He said it first.
What chaotic? This person's saying chaotic doesn't even let you on his channel. How are you a mod?
No, he got a mod and so did
I was on there today.
Good
What are
night,
you talking about? Jesus Christ.
They both got mods, Jeff.
Christ is
It's
king,
so
dude.
silly. It's so silly.
These fucking people are so stupid. Like, they're so dumb.
Oh
We're
yeah,
dumb. We're
you're so
dumb.
smart pointing your finger
What was
down
the
at other people.
dumbness that they
Again,
didn't
this is
let you
your
on?
We're
go-to,
dumb.
I'm
Mike.
not allowed on the channel. I'm a fucking mod on there every day. What
Oh
the
my
fuck
God,
are they
you're
talking
so
about?
turned
It's the
on by
stupidest
I
shit
agree
I've
it
ever
is low tier.
seen.
I've been telling them that they need to up
Yeah.
their troll game. Stay tuned because in months it's going to get upped apparently.
Let me tell you something.
I
What's going to happen? What's going to happen soon is going to be. And Bex, now I'm focused on you, Bex. Now I'm
No.
focused on you.
Oh, that's a
ooh
threat.
la
Now
la.
I'm
That sounds like a
focused
threat
All
on
right.
to
Well,
me.
you.
give us an
You know what the
example
Maloikas?
using
You know what
Bex
the
as an
Maloikas is?
example.
You ever
What
see
can
the
she
Maloikas?
expect?
That's a
It's
threat.
Sicilians. We go the Maloikas. We go after your fucking neck. We go after your neck.
what the fuck
That's
is
what we do. The
happening?
Maloikas. I'm gonna troll the
Dude,
shit out of you. I'm gonna troll the
But what are you
shit
going to
That's
out
a
of
do?
you.
threat.
What, give us an
he's
example
gonna
because you
bite
A
said you have
through
troll.
your
A
her.
prison
troll.
buddy
That's
now.
fucked up.
Do you want a
He's going to
list of
sick
people you
that
can
Joey guy
join?
on you.
The cult of anti-Bex is greater than the cult of Bex, so I can give you a list. Hit
No,
You
me
should
up in
team up with
Discord,
no,
man.
Steven.
you're not,
Hit
dude.
me
Your
up in
channel got
Discord. I'll
taken.
send you
Bex,
some
didn't your
links.
channel get Bex? Bex, didn't your channel get taken down? Didn't your channel get taken down?
Mike,
No,
go troll
I hide my own
Steven.
channel all the time. It's hidden more than
I
it's
Team up
out.
with
wonder why
him.
your
That's the way
channel
it is.
went down. I wonder why your channel went down. I wonder why.
Oh, because I
I don't know.
close
I
it
mean, I
all the
wonder
time.
why.
Well, if
She
you'd ever
takes
listen
her
to my
channel
channel,
down all
yeah,
the
if you'd ever
time,
listen to my
constantly. I
channel,
know.
you'd actually know why. But since you don't, I owe you nothing.
I
So
would
there.
never go to your garbage channel. I would never
No,
go to
she
your
I
hasn't.
know
garbage
Bex
that, Mike.
channel.
I
was
came
one
up
of the
here.
streams
I
I was
came up
following
here
If
very
you
to
were
early
challenge
smart,
that
if you
point.
were smart,
I
if you were
YouTube
smart,
that
you could
came up
be
introduced
here to
me.
friends with
challenge
me.
I
that
met
point with
Flow
you,
You
Mike,
State
would
through
right off
be
the
Bex.
bat.
friends with me, and I
Yeah.
would come there and give you watch hours if you made friends
Oh,
with me.
thank you
But
so
you're a
much. You're the most
dumbass.
benevolent,
You're a
All right,
noble man I
dumbass.
Dino's
met on.
here, and Dino
Yes.
hasn't had any time to speak whatsoever. Welcome.
Dino. Hi, Dino.
Hi.
What's up?
Hi, Dino.
Hello. Hello, Shifty.
Dino, salute.
Hola.
Hey,
Hey,
Dino.
Dino, guess what?
Chicken squat. You'd have been there, you got shot.
No, different than that.
No.
Guess what?
What?
Hey, guess who? Guess who on this panel just got a new cult under their belt? Spoiler alert, it's me.
And you're probably in it.
Dino, you're totally in the cult. Obey, okay? Please.
Am I under
Dino.
contract to do this?
Yes, it's part of the no bro code thing.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Yay!
I'm in. 10 toes deep.
All right, but your cult better bring the same amount of numbers.
Hey, Dino. Don't I know
Hey,
you
Lana.
from somewhere? Don't I know you from
Uh,
somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Which
It kinda
character am I?
works.
How you doing?
Do you hang out on YouTube?
No, I was making a top secret
Oh,
reference.
Wait, was that like a movie trivia thing about her that like is over hits?
Well, there was a character, yeah, his name was Deja Vu. And the first thing he says to Val Kilmer is, "Don't I know you from somewhere, monsieur?" And he says, "I don't think so." And sorry.
And then it says it again because deja vu, or
Yeah, he's deja vu.
Mm,
He thinks he
okay.
knows everybody. Don't I know you? I have met you somewhere before.
Dino, how are you feeling? Tell us everything.
Mostly with my hands.
what else do you feel with like when it's not your
Yeah,
hands?
Dino, what else do you feel
Well,
with?
your skin is your biggest organ. You can feel anything with your skin.
Oh
That's
yeah,
right.
yes, that does
Shout out to
narrow it down. It actually
epidermis.
expands it.
Well, for most people, that's their biggest organ.
So what's going on with you?
Oh, you know, this, that, and the other thing.
No, I don't know what that is.
Everything.
I've been hanging out in the bushes lately.
See, now you trolling.
Is that the forest or?
I got Wi-Fi in my bushes,
Ay,
just like Mike. Just like Mike.
See, y'all, he
You
was
want,
just
dude,
sitting
you want to
there.
fuck, dude? You want to fuck with me? I'll fuck with you right now, bro. I'll troll the
Oh,
fucking
What are you gonna
shit out of
do?
you,
Hey,
dude.
what's
I'll
an
troll
example?
the
Use him as an
shit out of
example.
triggered
you.
with my
Mike,
troll.
try out this new
Triggered.
You want me to
trolling
go?
thing.
I'll
I'm
go,
the
dude.
king
I'll
of the
go.
trolls now. I've triggered
Let's go.
Miles. I triggered him
Let's
with a
go,
troll.
Dino. Let's go. You
I'm the
old
master
fat
troll.
fuck. You old fat fuck. Let's go. Let's go. What else
Oh,
do you
hang
got?
on. We
What
have
else do you got?
Doctor.
What else do you have?
Ch-
What else?
Oh,
Look,
you're
You're
fat too,
why are
Dino.
you in your
You're
bushes,
fat too,
Mike?
Dino.
I'm going to argue now.
Hang
What
on, that
else
might
do
be
you
a
have?
Triggered.
But yeah,
Nothing.
Hella, if you're not a troll,
Hey,
Hella.
man, are you behind on your
Not laws. Do you know
child
this
support at
person?
all, Mike?
No, not at all. Not at all.
No.
No,
About
not at
your hit
all.
and run
So you're
stuff.
talking
Did
about
you hit and
people's.
run?
So you're talking about people's kids. Now
I
you're
didn't
talking
say
about
one
those
thing
kids.
about a kid. I
So
said something
Dino,
about
you
you.
talking about my children?
I
Is that
didn't
what you're
say one
talking
word
about,
about
dude?
your kid.
You
Mike,
fat
you
old
talk about
fuck who will
people's
never
children
cam up,
too.
dude. I
Nobody
saw
said
your
nothing
cam
about
Quit
slip.
being a
You're a
whiny
your
little
dirty
fat
bitch.
old
hillbilly
man.
kids. Nobody
You're a
said nothing
fat
about your
old man.
dirty
Don't talk
hillbilly
about people's
kids.
family. We're not talking
You're,
about families here. Why are we talking about someone's
no, we're
family?
talking about you not
Why?
supporting your family. That's what we're talking
I
about.
support my family. So what are
Yeah?
you talking about? What are you
You're not
talking
behind
about?
on your child support?
No, I'm not.
You don't
But
owe
Dino,
20
that's
grand?
not really like that's not streamed stuff.
I'm not pussy.
That's his personal
Okay, but
business.
I'm not
threatening women
pussy.
and
I'm
claiming
not.
that their bodies
Why would you bring up
intelligent or
someone's
I
family Why would you bring up someone's
whatever.
family matters online? It has nothing to do with
Well,
family.
he's
Why
not. I
would
what do
you
you
told
do
him
mean
that?
Caucasian kids,
that's not
dirty
gonna
hillbillies?
happen here.
Isn't that the
Yeah.
same thing?
So no more people's families. There,
Right.
solved.
Okay.
Next fight. Do the next battle.
Next
Ding ding.
fight.
The next battle?
Ooh, it sounds like we have a
Let's do
contender that wants to jump
Dino
in.
literally uses a photograph. It's not a cam slip, by the way, when he changes his
No,
avatar.
he cam slipped one time. He's a fat hillbilly.
I've
I see
never
his cam slip.
canceled.
He's a fat hillbilly.
Fat hillbilly.
I
Ain't
am
it? He's a
fat.
fat hillbilly. That's what he
I
is.
am
I
fat.
cam up. I'm man enough to cam up. Jeff, man enough to
Are
cam
you?
up. Why don't you
Just not
cam
Camming
man
up?
up is
enough to
Dino,
get a
why don't you
nothing.
woman?
cam up?
It's nothing.
You're fat.
You just
You're a little
you're
fat
just
guy.
not man
Why
enough
don't you
to get a
cam
woman.
up?
Why are you
Us.
obsessed with fat people and
Because
hillbillies?
people that hide behind an avatar,
Because
Jeff,
you're
are
trying to
hiding
punch down.
something.
That's an
They're
easy
hiding
punch
something. They're
down.
Yeah,
hiding
that's
I'm
something.
not
fuck it,
hiding
Jeff.
anything.
You're right, Jeff.
I've used my own picture before. I just don't like to cam up.
Show, all right,
Yeah,
show us your
right.
Nobody. The
avatar.
rule.
Show us
This.
your real
Hey.
avatar.
Let me explain something to you. This is my channel. The rule on my channel is they don't have to have a cam. They don't have to cam up. They can have an avatar. They can have a blank screen. So I'm okay with all that. So you get okay with it. All right.
Are you better, Mike? Are you okay?
Watch. I'm gonna stop. And Dino, please carry the conversation. Please carry it.
What do you mean carry? I'm not trying to carry the conversation. I'm up here to have
Oh, because
conversation
you're
with other
mad
people.
I
and
thought y'all were
there's
fighting.
like
I
I
thought
us
know.
y'all were
broads
doing
here.
a troll off.
I just wanted to.
You were showing an example of the new and improved trolling that's to come using Dino. But so far I'm not seeing anything new.
So far, I've out trolled them
So we're trying to
without
help you.
even
Like
trying.
iron sharpens
Without
iron.
even
We're trying to
trying.
help you.
I'm the master troll.
Get your troll game up. It's Troll Academy.
Up it, Mike. Come on. See, he went quiet now. All right.
Yeah, that is strange.
I'm like so excited to have disconnected
Mm-hmm.
with a certain somebody.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be wild.
I really might wind down though, just because I'm getting tired.
Yeah.
It's late over here. So
Yeah.
y'all keep it going a little bit, but start trying to like find final words.
I don't know. I like your avatar, Dino. It's so cute. It's so
It's
cute.
appropriate.
Brooklyn.
It's totally
Appropriate.
the Flintstones.
Right.
It's so cute.
I
And
used
so
to use the Dean
misleading.
Martin one, but I got tired of it, so I use this one now.
Jeff, this is hilarious shit. I swear to God, this is
You're the only
fucking
one
hilarious.
laughing.
God, this is hilarious. These people,
Well, Mike, you don't have to
they
stay.
have
You
nothing. They
You
have
can always
nothing
drop off
without
the
me.
panel, Mike.
They have
You don't
nothing.
have to be here.
They were.
have
They were talking about the
nothing.
La la
Flintstones.
la
You know,
la la
there's
la.
Jeff, watch.
Helena, do you want to hear my hilarious joke?
oh
Yeah,
boy.
Helena?
yeah.
Speaking of hilarious, Mountains, because mountains are hill areas. Ah,
Jeez.
you're welcome.
Well, I
Bottom line is
appreciate you
this: when I
delivering that.
stop talking, it goes dead. It goes dead.
It
Nothing went
doesn't go
dead.
dead. You have
We're
legit
Nothing
enjoying.
conversation.
went
Mike's
Go
not
back and
running
dead.
wild.
watch.
That's
It
why
does
it
not
goes
go
dead.
dead. It's not people
We're
just sitting
enjoying the
here on a
quiet of no
screen
Mike's
staring.
mouth.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It
Dead.
just it doesn't
So
have the
thank you,
energy
Mike,
that
for
you
the respite.
prefer.
I'm just busy flirting with Bex in the DMs now because yep.
Oh,
Holy
well, you
shit!
hit that all the more reason to wrap it up and free up some
That's what
time.
I was gonna do. I was gonna
I don't
flirt with
know.
Bex.
Giggle,
Well,
giggle.
you know what?
I said giggle,
What?
giggle.
All right, Mike, you have some wisdom you want to leave us with, learned
Sure, no
from all
problem.
of
Yeah,
your
it's
years
always a
He
great. It's
doesn't.
trolling.
always a great.
He
It's always a
definitely
great time
doesn't.
coming up. It's always fun to go back and forth and banter. It's always fun. It's a good time. It's always a fun time, and I always appreciate coming up and talking to you. Always.
Oh,
Well, take
that's so
care.
sweet.
Till the next one.
I know, Bones. I apologize.
Oh,
Sort
Bones.
of.
Take
You
care,
said
Jeff. Take care,
balls.
man. Have a great night. Take care. If you can try to catch me on other panels, man. But we can get you like more views and more clicks and stuff. On other,
Well, you know
I'm
I'm
so
picky
proud.
about my audience, though. I'm very proud of my audience, and I don't
Yeah,
want to contaminate it
but that's
too
sweet. Mike
too
is a good
much.
offer. Thank you.
He's
I
still
want to
here.
fertilize
Thank
it
you
and
on
cross
part
Very
day.
pollinate it. I
generous.
just don't want to infect it.
no, you're right. You're right. You want to bring new people, but you want to bring the right people. That's what you're saying.
Right.
You want to bring the right
Yes.
Oh,
people.
I
yeah.
always bring the right people.
Oh, is
Sometimes,
that the
sometimes the
secret?
wrong people works too.
But
The what?
Jeff, sometimes wrong people still bring up the numbers. So
Well,
that's
yeah, I
so.
can see why you would
Uh-huh.
rationalize
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, when people tell you what they are, believe them.
Right, right. Elena, you bring so much to the channel. I thank you personally for Jeff. You bring so much to the channel. So thank you for what you bring. Thank you.
You all of you do. I don't
Yeah,
let people on that don't bring anything.
yeah. I appreciate everyone here brings something, whether it's
Yeah.
good or bad. Benvenuti,
And I haven't
benvenuti,
seen
right?
it too
Sometimes,
yet. That's a
Elena, you know what benvenuti is, right? Sometimes you love when people come in, sometimes they leave. So
no. She doesn't
benvenuti.
know that. Why
So
would she know that?
yeah,
She's not
yeah.
Italian.
So
Okay, don't
everyone,
focus on me. Don't
everyone
focus on
brings.
me. I don't feel
Oh, I thought
comfortable
you were
with it.
Italian. Elena, I thought you were Italian.
Why are you? What is this thing you have where you're
Benvenuti's
trying to say
Italian.
I'm not
Benvenuti's
Italian?
Italian. It's a
Mike,
saying.
this
That's
is
what
not
benvenuti
wisdom.
is.
You had an opportunity
But
to leave
the
words
whole
of
thing is that I'm
wisdom.
just
That's
trying to
not what
say
this
that
is. So,
what I'm trying to say is that the benvenuti means people bring something when they leave, or sometimes
Uh-huh.
when they enter. They always bring something. People
and
always
then they
bring
take something
something.
on the way
Okay,
out.
hi.
Yeah, they
Hi.
bring
So what are you going
something.
to take?
That was the point. That's all. That's all I was trying to say. So Jeff, salute, man. Have a great night, man.
Salute.
Mm.
Christ is King.
How do you
Hell sake.
bring
No,
something
Kane,
when
I
you
can see
leave?
you.
I don't get that. How do you bring something when you're leaving?
Well, peace.
Don't you bring something and leave
Yes,
it?
he
So you
brought a
leave
lot.
something when you're leaving. You don't bring
Let's
something
be
when you're
grateful.
You
leaving.
bring your absence when you leave.
Yes, that's
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point.
That's deep. That's deep.
That was, in
Who's
my
going to
opinion,
practice next?
that was the best thing that personally that Mike brought to me tonight. But I'm just one person, right? Visiting
Right,
another
we're
panel.
all individuals.
Yeah, where we all can bring something, whether we get along and appreciate each other or not. So, shift. That did work. Nice to see you, Miss Helena. A pleasure as always to see you.
Thank
Dino,
you.
we'll meet again. Jeff, we're watching some
We have a
movies this week.
date.
Exactly. I look forward to the
Tonight's my
next time, you
Friday,
guys.
so
And shout out to the chat. Bye for now.
Bye.
take care, Bet. Good to see you. Thanks for coming up.
Yeah, somebody in the chat, they said, Benvenuti means welcome. That is true. And he used it as goodbye.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, if I see it written out, I would know that one too.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
Okay, who's next? Oh, I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna try to rest. But it was nice seeing everybody. Dino, You're my
Always fun
bud.
to see you, Elena. Always fun.
You're my bud. You know what? I'm actually inspired to make my own channel that's just about like movie trivia, so that you can come on and we could talk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So yeah, that's always a pleasure. And Shift,
Yes.
love you, love you.
I like you
And
appropriately.
Jeff,
Yeah, keep it coming.
and yeah, Jeff, it's always great. Thank you,
Well, thank you too. It was good to see you.
thank you.
Oh, he's never coming back. It's in writing. Oh gosh.
Do what?
You do.
Anywho, so
Okay, and so yeah, before I get distracted.
say it.
Oh, who's next? Are y'all like fighting to be last?
No, I'll go.
To have
I'll
the
go.
final
Yes.
word.
No,
I'll
wait, we are.
volunteer
Yes.
for
That's a
tribute.
lot of power.
I want
No,
you
I
to lead first,
see
Jeff.
something.
I admire
Yeah,
people who
yeah.
fight for power.
Yeah, Jeff, can you go? Can you just give us a minute alone?
Sure.
Yes, we won.
Yes.
Ready? 5, 6, 7, 8. BWRUN. You're
Let's go
on.
get monkey dick.
BWRUN.
All right, that was our show for the night. Thank you for tuning in. Um, I'm off the next 2 days, so I will probably be out sometime during the day and maybe other times too. Oh, and here's the thing. Monday is Memorial Day, and I was going to do an all-day stream, but remember how I applied to be precinct captain of my local precinct for the Republican Party? Um, they're having a car show for Memorial Day, and they have a little booth set up and all that stuff. So it's a chance to meet people and mingle with them and network. I'm thinking about streaming part of it. I want to see if they would let me stream it, or if any of them would volunteer to be like live on the panel with me and we could talk about political issues. So instead of an all-day stream, I might do a live thing on Monday, but I'll at least be out the next couple of days because I'll be off. So I'll be around. Look for me then. Yeah, this is a car, like a old car town. They're constantly having car shows, and they have all these classic cars that people will trot out for the car shows that they keep real nice throughout the year. So it's people that are into cars. It's there's going to be a lot to see. So anyway, just want to update that, let you know the Memorial Day plans, and have a great, what's today, Tuesday? Have a great rest of your night. It was fun, guys. I enjoyed hanging out, and we'll see you at the next one, hopefully, which will be sometime tomorrow. So take care. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. I'm trying to grow the channel. Come on panel, talk to us, be part of the chat, and take care of yourself, too. Make healthy choices. Use your mind. All right. Take care, people.